They're gonna go live. No one's here.
Of course, that's you haven't hit it yet.
No, I'm just talking about when they see because I left. I said, go live. Let me walk away. Lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel? I never know what he says after that. Lost without you. Huh? I know, right?
Oh boy.
That got the thumbprint on the screen. Come on, man. How that look? A little better, a little crisper. What's up, Franz? What's happening? Like need to clean his hands before he touches laptop.
There you go.
That's just, look at this. What is this? Grease? Chicken grease? What is this? What is this? What's happening, Franz? What's going on? Lost without you. It looks good. Yeah, it was blurry earlier, and I appreciate you know. Still looks a little grainy, if you ask me.
Man,
but
we're gonna change my camera settings.
He's new to Mac. You know what I mean? He's new to it all. You can only do so much for these people. How was my week, Franz? Busy, yo. Good busy though. You know, good busy. Just doing a lot, which is good. We went to go. So I should probably talk about it on the podcast last night. What's up, Twills? Twills? How does it twills? I don't know the rest of the words. Lost without twills. Saw Twilla. I don't know the rest of the words. Lost without twills. Saw Twilla last night. Always good to see Twilla, yo. Just a good soul. You balance Dion's evility. Is that a word? Evility? Evility is a word. Yo, who was the dude hollering at Twills in here? Do you remember who it was? Somebody was legit trying to fly Twills out.
Was it the beard guy?
Oh, maybe.
Distinctive beard?
Something like that. Twills, did you ever holler back, Twills? Twills was like, are you in LA? That'd forever be me and Dion's joke. Well, my joke to Dion. That's how he meets everybody.
What's the size again?
It was triple, double D's, something like that.
What's your size?
I said, are you in LA? Who was trying to fly me out? Yo, would you have gone, Twills? Why didn't you go? I forgot. It was somebody hollering at you tough a few times. Was in here like, hey, yo, Twills, I'm serious. I don't know.
Ask Twills can I delete what we did yesterday.
Dion asked can he delete. Twills, I forgot my SD card. So Dion's making room on his SD card. So he asked can he delete what you did yesterday. I'm sorry. I have an SD card. Shantae has it, so I had to switch it out, but I left it at home when I was switching. The funniest is Dion going after Annis is that. It's always funny. You like Annis is I need to see you. You wild. Yeah. She said all good. I have it. He said he's still holding it just in case. What's up, LaShonda? What song was that?
That sounded like a freaking leak.
Yeah. I was like, I've heard that in a song.
Monique.
How was my set with Shantae? Well, I was with Shantae last week in San Diego. Great, man. San Diego was fire. It's the first time I felt dust free, like the cobwebs was off.
Never mind.
This one?
No, that's just behind you.
You need it?
Turn the volume down here.
Turn it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, it was the first time I've been performing fireworks since this last year. Then I was like, oh, dust is off, cobwebs is off. I'm back, baby. I felt back last week. So I'm going to Sacramento with Keon this weekend.
I'm going.
Friday and Saturday, 2 shows at Last Unlimited, I think. So we'll see. We'll see if I still keep it rolling. But now that I have a 25 minutes that I like, I'm pretty sure it would be cool. And then just building on that. So now I got to
25 minutes.
Yeah. I got a 25 I like. I went with Keon last year. It was my first time back. And I did 7. I think I might have did 7 minutes in San Diego. It was pretty. It was good, but I was like, yeah, this is all I got. It was like, I got to get out of here. All right, y'all. That's all I came with.
I wish I could keep going, but I just don't have
anything
else.
else.
That's like me in bed.
That's it. That's it.
Keep going. You're hilarious. I'm already
Yeah. What's up, Brooke B? Hey, y'all discussed a short daddy issue stand-up tour, Craig included. Yeah, here's the hard part about the tour is that it's just so expensive because there's 5 of us. And that's just us on travel, not travel, hotel, crew. You would need people to go record it, video, like you need to fly a gang of people out and put them up. That's the problem, is that it'd be very expensive to do. And our numbers podcast-wise, solely off of podcasts, aren't crazy. And then Tony also has his tour. So we can't go to certain places that he's already been tour-wise because he can't, go into his ticket sales. He can't eat that up also.
Why you can't? Why don't y'all open up for him?
For the whole daddy issues?
Why don't daddy issues open up for Tony?
But still, it would still be a whole thing to do. That's like you're doing an entire 5, you know what I mean? You're flying out 5 people. That alone, we're talking probably $5,000, close to.
Just to fly people out?
Just to fly people out. That's not stay, you know what I mean? This is not car rentals, Ubers back and forth. And we're talking about for one night. It's a lot. We're not doing them kind of numbers yet. Logistically, it's not smart. We could probably do something in Burbank. We went like at Flappers or some other comedy club, but it's just, it don't make sense to do it yet. Not like that. What's up, Moyo? My ass was on that. I had just lost a couple inches of my height.
Well, sit back on it.
That's all I had. Do you need me to record it?
Yeah, you can start recording. I got a surprise for y'all. Well, Chaz and I got a surprise.
We do?
Yeah. That's right here, homie.
Oh, my bad, dude. You in the future. You in the future.
Hit that red.
Okay, lacking that future. I think this is what he was looking for last time.
Yep. And when the numbers start moving, it's recording. It is. That's what I'm saying.
Back in the future.
Now we out here cooking. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, dog.
You like what's happening?
I love that.
Yeah. And now
it gets better.
It's right to it because now you got to chop out from the beginning.
Hey, let me get up here. Yeah. Okay.
You know why I ain't checked though?
Why?
If the microphones are set.
That's what's up. Should I stop
I think I should get up. You keep talking to him.
Well, I'm gonna stop the.
Oh, you gonna stop it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep talking.
You gonna keep talking to the
Cut them off.
Okay.
Click. Click, clack, dude. Oh, come on, man. It just stops you. Oh, great. I only have 2 more minutes. And then I'll put these on my laptop hard drive and give you a card.
So you really lost it?
No, Shantae has it.
She looked up for you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's there.
It's there. Oh, that I don't. I don't know the materials on. She has my card though. Great question. Great question. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just me like. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just a young man out here, following his dreams and whatnot.
We was right. We was good.
I'm gonna start it now, so I get.
Whoa, nigga! I ain't sitting down yet.
No, that's what's funny though. Come on, man. Start before Lack sit down. Do the thing. Oh, you hater. If they got your back.
That's weird.
No, it's not working.
I'm nervous about a surprise.
Why?
That's what she said. Twills.
What'd you do, Lack? Why is it not working then?
Are you here to record?
Yeah, the red button.
Tap it.
Tap.
Hey, maybe it's a batteries issue. You know how black folks do it. Tap it.
Oh, tap.
Yeah.
Like a pack of 6. Man, that's wild.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me tell you
that can't fix everything.
It has to, because it's like, oh, whoa, we shooting? We doing stuff?
Tapping something can't just fix everything.
Yeah. That's like CP said last night.
Shout out to Moyo.
He said, smoke break. The batteries on the smoke break.
That's my first time meeting CP.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We never met before.
Oh, he's a monster.
He's extremely fun.
Like off the cuff. I wouldn't even be surprised if he started freestyle the whole thing. Because he's that funny, dude.
And he's a monster. It was cool to meet. First time I met I forgot the dude's name.
Spice Adams.
Oh yeah, first time I met Spice Adams.
Yeah, first time I met him too.
And then who's the other comedian, the country dude from Carolina? I forgot his name.
Danny Rags.
Danny Ray.
Danny Rags.
Danny Rags.
Danny Rags. Yeah, first time meeting him in person. I seen him online.
Yeah, man.
I heard your laugh back there.
I was trying to make sure it's super echoed too.
Yeah. You did it. You did a good job.
They said they didn't hear my laugh. I was like, what? Y'all didn't hear me?
I was like, B-Lou!
So last night, but by this time this comes out, it won't be last night. Probably weeks away. But Kenesha Bush, Ron G, Brandon Lewis shot their 30-minute specials, produced by Afion Crockett. I think it's going to Comcast Direct, something like that, which is dope. I was like, that's just.
He says a documentary. Right?
Yeah, they're doing a documentary where they're also for each person in their story.
That's
with it. Yeah, so probably, hopefully, the whole thing is an hour completely. But man, it was great to see them. They all ripped. They're all special. You know, I know they've been doing it for 15, 16 years at least. Ron probably longer.
I definitely walked out on Ron G.
What?
Not walk out. I did not stay for his performance because I was.
Why are you saying this on here now?
Because I'm being honest, dude.
You don't need to do that.
I didn't have. Whoa!
What do you mean?
I was tired.
Oh. I'm just the fact that you like have a confession. I walked out.
No, not to say it was bad.
Right? No, I know that. You left before.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I was. It was 10 o'clock when B-Lou left. We got off stage, and they said they're gonna reset. And dude, I was like, old. I was like, whoo.
So you caught half of Kenesha's,
right?
Because you came late.
Okay, you had to say that one.
Because you came late and then you left early.
Yeah.
On the thing when you signed up to go, it said there'd be 2 shows on there.
Right. It said 3 shows actually. It was 2, 6, and 8:30.
But each place only 2 people performed.
Right. Right. I thought the entire group was going to perform on each show.
Got you.
So that's why I was like, oh, I get to see the end of Kenesha's, and then I get to watch B-Lou and then Ron G. So the fact they started at like 9 o'clock or 9:30. Yeah. And then, they had 3 comedians before B-Lou. And then I was like, I started getting drowsy at like maybe 40 minutes into Brandon's.
That's about the end.
And I said, I'm not going to make it. Because I know.
Ryan would have been up like,
yeah, that was early.
Hey, man.
And I mean, and everybody knows that Ron G is a monster on stage. So I mean, I know he was going to kill anyway. Yeah. People say he felt he had something to prove on the last show, on the second show.
His first one. So I watched Ron twice. I watched Ron at 6 and at 8. And what Ron did was super smart. He just did different stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So some things were the same, right, for like the initial thing, but then he put in like his own tags of like, okay, this time I'm gonna do this part. I'm gonna do this part. Nice. So it was cool. So I can't wait to see how they chop it all up, and maybe they can put everything in there because I think it was separate enough that he can do that example and then go do that example.
Nice. Okay.
And in some things he did the same.
It's always fun to watch the art of comedy, man, because once you watch the final product, you're like, I see how to clean that up.
And then Ron's just super polished, super professional.
Right.
Not Ron knows where the camera is and how to look at the camera, and it's same thing with like when we had Ron on the show for our MC Light show. Just a professional Ron, just like, okay, I'm gonna stand here and come around, and it's like Ron just knows what he's doing.
Unaffordable.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
he's great. I mean, everybody was great, and it was great to see Kenesha because of all the things that she's been through. Yeah, and then her life and her just being honest. Kenesha was just being honest and being herself, which is the best Kenesha you're gonna get. I'm surprised she ain't tried to do a rap battle on stage.
That's funny.
That was like she gotta rap something while she's on stage. I was sure it was coming.
Yeah, you can see her comfortability in and out. Even though when she was like flubbing, she was like, "Hey, nigga, like,
we gonna edit all this professionalism."
She said, I gotta make sure all my niggas watching this. What you say? She's like, because I've been catfishing niggas online for years. He said, I look good from here.
Is this the same Kenesha I've been following? Yes, me. It's great. I don't know when it airs, but
I'm excited.
I was surprised that Afion remembered my name.
Really?
Yeah. He was like, "What's up, Chaz?" I was like, "What's up, man?" Yeah. How's it going? Trying not to be like, "Oh my god."
What you mean last?
It's a couple years ago. He was at Ben's studio. We were working on something, and then we were in the space a lot. But you know, like it's always every time I've seen him, it's like, hey, right? You know what I mean? It's always like, I know you,
Right.
And then you know, we ain't doing no name exchange. It wasn't
Yeah.
like, hey, by the way, Chaz. You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, bitch, what up, Chaz? I was like, because at first I felt like he was like, when I know this, and then when I came back, I was like, all right, man, see you. All right, see you, Chaz. My name in front of the wife. Yeah. Remember, I'm important now. Forget I'm important around here. People know me.
So I ain't got to take out that light bulb tomorrow night.
Oh, you still got to take out that light bulb. It's different, bro. When somebody recognizes you or tells you something that you've been trying to tell your spouse about you.
Yeah.
Like nigga, I'm special outside of here.
Yeah.
Outside of this house, I'm respected.
Yeah. That's real, man. Even with kids too.
Yeah.
Like telling you, man.
I think I was talking to your daughters once, and I was like, "Oh, y'all don't know who your dad is."
They have no idea.
It's like y'all don't know who your father is.
No idea. And when I tell them, I was like, they're like, "You're so cringy." Like, Dad, why do you think you're so funny? Damn.
It was like y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have any idea.
Yeah.
But I was talking to one of Martin's daughters. She came. She was like, you know, she's acting now. She was coming to her heart. And she was like, I don't think my dad's funny. I was like, you're wild.
Wow.
And she was like, yeah, it's dad and it's corny jokes. I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, have you not seen this show?
Sure, but was she talking about like 2023 or was she talking about like 91?
But she was even saying like, I watch Martin. She was like, no, it's fun. I'm like, you're nuts. These kids, man. These kids. They don't know. They're all idiots anyways. What do kids know? They all think they're smart. They know nothing. Kids only know what they've learned up to their age. You go like, you're an idiot in the world.
Yeah.
You're still starting off.
Yeah.
You're smart for a kindergartner.
Yeah.
Oh, you got all stars?
Yeah, I think it's because we've been catering to them,
of course,
for so long, and then that transition of being equally responsible for your own actions. You got to relinquish them to the world.
But what happens when you're like, hey, Dad, I just went to kindergarten. Like, you want a goddamn cookie? And we just, hey, no, because whenever Izzy does something, like, good job, try again. And she's like, I almost got it. But what if you're just like, that's the best you can do?
Yeah.
Do you think that's good enough? All the way from, I wonder if it make them great or awful, but they try to always prove. I've been trying to earn this love. This is my 12th Oscar. Or did it just break down and have probably depression either way it goes?
Yeah, man. Said President Obama says that the same thing about his daughters. He's like, they just pick on him. They don't care about what I do.
I'm the president.
Just because you're the first black president, you think we're supposed to suck up to you and respect and bow down to you?
It's like, go to your room, Mom. No, I'm the president. I said bedtime is 10. Bedtime's 10.
Yeah.
Mom. Or what if she's like, I will sell nuclear secrets to Putin right now if you don't let me stay up past 10.
You talking about the daughter saying this? Yeah. Why does she have access?
She's got the access code.
How does she figure out
Obama talks in his sleep?
Fingerprints. Obama talks in his sleep.
11005.
Oh, yes.
Codes.
Yeah. Python.
That's the code word. Python Foxtrot. You're telling me the world secrets.
You know, this is a story. It's kind of similar to this. Let me tell you how good cat flap is.
Cat flap?
Yeah, vagina.
Oh, cat flap?
You don't like cat flap?
Oh.
You gotta use cat flap.
No, the flap is the problem. I don't want to talk about this anymore. We're gonna address it as cat flap
because I heard a sermon today
about cat flap.
Pretty much.
What church are you going to?
Samson and Delilah.
The Church of Sodom and Gomorrah.
But like Samson and Delilah, because God told him your power is in your hair.
Yeah.
All right.
Facts.
Don't tell nobody about this.
Right.
This girl said, "Hey, why are you so strong?" And she begged him, "Why are you so strong? Why are you so strong?" He said, he jokingly said, "If you bind some dry twigs around my wrist, it will remove the power from me." And then the next day, all these Philistines came in and tried to kill him. He said, I got you. and then he's like, get out of here. And she's like, you lied to me. You told me the dry thing was going to hurt. He said, I'm sorry. Well, actually, it is some fun.
He kept going. He just outed you, bro.
He kept going.
He should have snapped her neck.
He did this like 3 times, like false narratives. And then she kept nagging him like, you don't love me. You don't love me. You don't love me. He's all right. It's my hair. Okay? It's my hair. First of all, where are these dudes hiding? The guys that just entered into his palace and then started like...
she went to go tell them, right?
Right, but they kept coming. Like, he had like a little fortress, right?
Hey, what was he doing? I need more information on that now. What was Samson doing? Was he just chilling?
Just
like was he going conquering people? He was like, we're about to go to war.
Yeah.
Let me get this leave-in conditioner in.
What if this whole time that's Samson was Goliath?
No, it was different times.
I'm just saying, what if?
How could it be what if?
I'm just saying, what if? And his name was translated.
Okay.
So now that's how David snapped his what's to this?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Because what if he was a giant? He was as powerful. And then as soon as she cut his hair, he became vulnerable.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was like, dude, it's just like these dudes kept coming in.
You want to hear my David and Goliath theory?
Go for it.
I don't think The Rock had anything to do with David dying. I mean, with Goliath dying.
Okay, keep going.
I think David hit him with a rock.
Okay.
Right? But I think Goliath tripped, hit his head on a rock, and then he died. But I don't think that pebble.
Yeah, it just knocked him out.
Yeah.
And it's and he's like, you, and he
he was like, boom, and then it was like, oh, snap, with that little slingshot.
Right.
And David was like, yeah.
I mean, if anybody falls face first, you will.
You're gonna, Oh, he might have landed on somebody's spear, and then David went and cut his head off, which was excessive.
Yeah.
Excessive.
Right.
That's a lot.
It's a lot for they said whoever brings me his head. Like anytime you cut off people's heads is a lot.
Yeah.
That's not
those were children's Bible stories.
They just tiny redacted from the children. They said, no, give them the real. Give them the real.
That's what I agree. And then David cut his head off. Yeah.
Can we remove that from the story?
And then they're like, what's why these kids so toxic masculinity?
There's a lot of people named David. There's not a lot of people named Goliath.
Is there only one?
Huh?
There's only one. Who names their kid Goliath now?
I mean, what? I mean, if you have like 11-pound baby, why not?
Oh yeah, Goliath. Well, Well, also Goliath. Weren't they Philistines?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Goliath and his clique were Philistines, right? Oh, you know what's interesting? What if Samson was one of Goliath's kids?
Hold on. Samson.
Mm-hmm. So I think David and Goliath came first.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
They did.
And then Samson came.
Yep.
But if they were all Philistines, I haven't read the Bible in a long time. Mm-hmm. What if he was one of his descendants? You know what I mean? Like a grandkid, something. You know what I mean? Yep. And then no, because God was against the Philistines, right? Right? I mean, because they go cut his head off.
There's a lot of switches up. There's a lot of switching up in the Bible.
How did they know? It was like, I'm a Philistine. It was like, right now I'm a Canaanite. They're like,
maybe because they're garbed.
Yeah, but if you just change your clothes, you're on the other side.
Maybe a look too, right?
I don't know.
They're technically ethnicities, right?
They're all black back then, or Middle Eastern black.
Yeah,
they're all like brownish colored.
But were there any?
I look like dirt.
Why? How did the whole country change its names?
What do you mean?
Because like countries now, are there any countries in the Bible
that's still around?
Israel, right? Yeah, I think. But is
Jerusalem? That's a city.
Yeah.
I think like Israel's still kicking, but they're all different in the land and territory. Right. Everybody's been conquered, and
that's crazy to change a whole country or state.
Remember, Rome had an entire, and then now they're just a city in Italy. But Rome had all the way to Africa.
Yeah.
Now they're just a city. How'd y'all get reduced to this?
Like, I would love to kind of like, I would love to see like what are these new countries like where is the Ephesians? You know, where are the
Corinthians.
Nazareth?
Oh yeah, is Nazareth still
I
around?
don't know.
It's Jesus of Nazareth, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure it's still around. I'm sure it's preserved.
Right.
somewhere.
It's yeah.
This is Jesus' house. This is the manger. Where's all that at? Where's the Jesus tour?
The Jesus tour. Forget the celebrities. Let's go to the Jesus tour.
Here's his manger. This is his garb that he wore. This is
Yeah.
nice. You can still smell Jesus. You see?
No man. So she says in Greece.
What's in Greece?
Oh,
well, because that's when Paul went to Greece, right? Like Corinthians and Ephesus is in Greece because that's where Paul went to go. That's where he was writing his letters.
Mm-hmm.
That's all like Acts. And after that, after Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, it's Acts, and then those places are where he was like writing letters to, or he was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks, man. Paul was in jail writing letters.
Yeah,
that still happens to niggas.
And then like writing diaries to people.
Yeah,
writing poems and poetry.
Yeah, man.
And then all of a sudden, people were like, "Hey, we should use this as a." He said, "Hey, this is personal. This was specifically for."
Because there's that one that everybody always quotes, Corinthians something, when it's about love, right. And that was probably his girl.
Yeah,
and somebody was like, "Oh, I'm about to give this to my girl."
Verbatim.
Love is,
and it was crazy. Think about this: you write one letter, right? Mm-hmm. You send it to a person or a church in Philistine or wherever. Mm-hmm. What's Philippines? Philippi?
Definitely not the Philippines.
What is Philippi?
Palestine.
No, what's Philip?
The Philippian. I'm getting Dion lips. Philippines. It's Palestine. What are you talking about?
No, but Philippian is
Philippians.
That is the book in the Bible.
Okay, I got you now.
But I want to know, what are those people or state?
What are they all Filipinos who just went out west to the ocean? Get out of here, man. Y'all killing too many Christians for no reason. Be out.
I think Galilee is still around in Israel, Lebanon. Churches do tours in Israel all the time. That's crazy. They just change your whole country.
Don't Israel still be like? Aren't they still in war? Isn't there war over there? Isn't that Israel? Palestine. Israel and Palestine still beefing, right? I don't know who's who and where's where, but I think they still got beef. They still be like fighting. The Gaza Strip, all that, isn't that a thing? They still be. Somebody
said Philippians.
The Philippians. The Philippians is beefing with the Philistines. I ain't been in church in a long time, man.
Yeah, man. At least do some online service.
What do you mean? I got like log in?
Yeah, at least do that. Yeah, at least just kind of get a word to kind of charge your battery up.
I get stuff all the time. I'll be scrolling. That's what's up.
What, minute and a half or something that's been chopped up?
I just read a passage. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, K-Clip from the Yit? What's happening?
Let me do this intro. You ready for this intro?
Yeah, I'm not ready. All right, what do I need to do? We didn't practice.
No, we didn't. Do a beat.
All right.
You ready? You gonna beatbox?
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
All right. We got a new intro, y'all. Give me a thumbs up if y'all ready for this intro. Yeah.
You want to do the origin story of the intro?
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
While we were on, we did To Hear show, the Tag Up show, which was great. It was fire. If you're in the Burbank area, or if you don't follow To Hear More, and hop on his More My Patreon for the Tag Up show. It was classic. So, anyways, me and Dion, then I was like, "Hey, Dion, want to do our intro?" Well, we're doing the whole where you can find us at, and so we did the intro that you guys know. And then Malik S, very funny cat, was like, "Is it?" It was like, it was all this hype, and that was it. And I was like, "Yeah, it's it, but it's not like, And so then Dion hits me, was like,
the next day
is like, "Yo, I got something. I don't like being challenged. I got something."
Don't be hitting me with no, is that it?
Yeah. So Dion cooked up something sweet. So here we go.
Thank y'all, Moyo,
for
watching the Tag Up show.
Okay. You want me to start? Or you want me to come in?
Can you make a beat?
I'm gonna do one beat.
Can you keep a beat?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole time. I'm gonna start now.
Cause we might have to do a couple of them.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's the same intro though. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to just start? Or you want me to come in?
So you supposed to be red, okay? But you don't have to do it. Okay. You still start.
All right, I got you.
The beat after.
Let's try it.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please.
Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key. The live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows on Wesley. We sold the pocket like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Big Ready. Chaz Rogers from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we paying for the bill, so give us another check, please.
Mad fire. When did you want me to come in?
Only the red.
I'm talking about the beatbox.
After a lot of laughs.
Oh, I didn't know what you said.
I said start the beat after a lot of laughs.
My bad. I didn't know that. That's right. I didn't hear you say that. Because then I was like, wait, where did you say? Because I think I saw you.
Do you mind if I give him some more?
And then,
do you mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
Then you start the beat.
Oh, right. Okay. So then yes, please, or after a lot of laughs.
Yeah. No, right after yes, please. Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, let's see what they say first so far.
I say what?
Let's see what the people say. Okay, let's put it together.
Huh?
So let's put it together.
All right,
here we go.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please.
Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. What is this beat? I can't even hear it.
Well, how am I supposed to do it? Then?
Hello. A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Hello.
I gotta do it this way.
No. I say you got to right there.
Okay, you don't want me to do it.
Nah.
Okay, so
no. You got
right
to hop right into it.
One of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll be like, yeah, please.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please.
Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key. The live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows on Wesley. We sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Big Ready. Chaz Rogers from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we paying for the bill, so give us another check, please.
That's kind of fire, dog.
Like that?
Kind of fire, dog.
As you just spit in your hand with and give me that?
I get you off that. Spit, please. Yeah. Saliva, please.
Here it is. Everybody logged off. We be here by ourselves like
Malik just lied in. That was it. That was all y'all got. Get out of here, Malik.
How y'all like that? Somebody said, spit, please.
Could have just gave you the pound. Now I think about it.
Yeah. I'm cool with it.
You want some sanitizer?
You think you got it though?
Yeah. How was that? Was
I'm fine with it, but it's like we gotta find that when to come in with the beat. Unless you can come in on my lyrics versus me trying to listen to you.
Okay, well, let me see. Bring it up again.
Okay,
here we do it all right now.
Yeah,
it's how we figured out the first one.
Absolutely.
We were just bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Start there after that first check, please. Okay, all right. So then you might be going some more. Yes, please. And then I start.
And I start rapping,
right.
And you find your beat with my. Because I'm trying to listen to you and try to stay on your beat. But I think if I just go in and you started, you know what I'm saying?
So you go. Well, it just depends. We can try it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I only got the one beat.
No, it's good.
It's the only beat I can do.
But it's good. So it's like if I'm rapping, just figure out a beat that coats that.
Let's try it.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the beginning part?
Sure. Because you got all the shine later.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Also, I just want to let's mention that my beatbox
was fire
the whole time.
Huh? It was on beat.
I don't have a problem being on beat. It's the rapping in headphones fucks me up. That is hard. That is hard.
I think if you ignore me rapping and just stay on beat, I think
but even I go like, hey, when I'm by myself, be on. When I'm like, why is this off? This is off. Y'all ain't it.
Can y'all slide the music to my cadences? Okay, let's see. Ready?
Yep.
One time.
Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast, and a lot. See, some say you gotta listen to me.
Okay, you want me to come in? Because this is what I did last time.
I know it worked because I slowed it down to kind of get on your beat.
Before. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you
gotta
find it in here. So I need to find.
I
need to listen to you
in this podcast.
Okay,
yeah.
that's right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Got it.
Yep. Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Fuck! Because the thing is, I was like, "Is he gonna do it? You did it! You did it! Yeah, I'm fucking with it! You did it! You did it!" But I was like, "I hope he do it," and he did it.
What's funny?
I messed up.
And then maybe I was like, "Wait, did he not like
No.
that?"
That was it. That was the one. That was the one. This is gonna be the soundbite for the gram. All right. This is gonna be the one for the gram. All right. I fucked up.
Now I'm never gonna get it again.
No, because that right there. Yeah, that's how you.
I'm never gonna get it again.
No, this whole podcast is gonna be us trying to do an intro.
No, this is the last episode till we start fighting.
I told you.
They didn't see the camera. When it comes in, Lackaroni and Chaz will be right back. Experience with technical difficulties.
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. This is last time, I promise you. We got it. Okay.
Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Oh, yes, please.
What is the ooh, yes, please?
We'll do it different every time.
Because I could have kept going.
You could have.
But I was like, what's happening?
Next time I was like, oh, I'm gonna mess up your whole flow.
Most certainly. Indubitably.
All right, that's funny.
No, it's good. We're good.
Okay. Thank you for watching another. Thank you for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please.
Thank you for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Ooh, yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key. What is happening?
I just missed it.
I told you, man.
I told him never getting it back now. You had to catch that line. That was it.
Why'd you give up, man? You could have get on the next stanza.
I could have. I was like, no.
God, we gotta get a good one for the grill, man.
Let's do it, baby.
We gotta get a good one for the grill.
Thank you for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key. The
that was the one. It's right there.
Jesus Christ. And Latter-day Saints, yo.
Thank you for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream. And mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows. Nope. Because you almost had it, but
I messed up my clap, please too. I'm like,
because you had the beat on a different stanza. It was there.
Mm-hmm.
My beat, the breakdown wasn't on the
other beat. You mean the beginning?
No, like that was, you ended on my beginning stanza.
Okay. So that's, I knew I was late because I'm trying to make sure I find it probably at the podcast, something like that.
Mm-hmm. So I think
but I want to do it sooner though.
Sure. Try to get it in there.
Yeah. All right.
This whole podcast is crazy.
Magic of editing, you'll never see it.
Thank y'all for rocking with us in this live.
Thank you for watching another episode.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
this
man.
is the bloopers.
Thank you for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. We sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Big Ready, Chaz Rogers from Lansing, from Lacktoast, ENT. I guess we paying for the meal, so give us another check, please.
I saw you wait on that one.
Yeah, because your beat was off. I had to get back on beat. This dude need to practice.
That's funny.
I hate that we almost had it.
Oh, that's funny.
Look at they going nuts over here.
Yeah, that's
Stop
so
stopping.
They say so polite and what?
me and Twiz got an intro too now.
Oh, what's your intro? It's Twiz. Where you at, Twiz? Do it with them. She got to do it.
Stop and see. Did we get a good clean one for the gram?
No. We'll do it later at the end.
Yeah. Oh, yes, please. I'm so polite.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, yes, please.
So funny.
Take 5, guys. I can't take this.
Mad funny.
Yeah, y'all funny.
You said the beat had what?
Huh?
The beat had what? Laid plans.
Because that woo, that right there, that was the one. I was like, here it goes.
That is never coming back.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Because I think what you did was, so let me see. I think you started it right there. When I say a lot of laughs is cooking up, and type it. Yeah. Nope, you did it on type it XD.
Let me see. A lot of land.
Yeah.
Right there.
Type it. Yeah.
A lot of lads to kick in this podcast. I feel like because it should be a lot of laughs we cooking and probably start doing up there. So then when you come back into the type of next D, we're in the full beat.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see how long it is though.
Pause.
Wait, we said something. It was pause worthy actually.
Where?
You said we're gonna go keep it in or something like that. You said let's stay in.
Let's stay in there. Let it stay in there. Yeah.
Water. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, no, we good, man. We'll figure out in the next episode or something. It's hard to.
That's an awful lot of work, Chaz. Putting that liver on the line for the pod. I respect it. Putting the liver on the line.
What?
Oh, it's awful lot of vodka. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing, bro. Alkaline vodka at that. It's better for you. It goes right to you. It's mad fun. I love that you fat. Dion was like, nah, bro, never again are they gonna disrespect.
Oh, yeah. Well, I figured. So I know I follow 2 podcasts that have a fire intro, and it's great to have an intro because that would be their spike of their views, and it's dope to have either a conversation back and forth. But I was like, I'm not gonna do this to Chaz. Let me just go ahead and give me a chunk.
Wait, I can do it if I just sat and practice.
Yeah, but
I'm
come
not.
on, what are we talking?
Yeah, but I'm
not.
I ain't practice at practice.
Practice? We're talking about practice.
Oh, so I had a thought. It's probably should say this on the podcast, anyways. But we were talking about doing smaller episodes and doing it. This is what I did before. So when we did the whole zip, right? We tased ourselves in the name of women's sake. I took a clip of that and put it online and had its own separate clip. So what I was thinking is that because there's times when I'm trying to edit and I had to like when we did the whole. Did I air that one yet? The Pink Toe combo? Yeah. The combo you have with the homegirl.
Yep.
It was probably all of it was like 12 minutes. Now I was like, how am I gonna get this down to? I had to do it 90 because I couldn't get it down to 1. But I was like, I might just start taking those things and do exactly what I did before and just make those a new clip for that day. So whoever wants to watch it all at one time, they can watch it live on a podcast, and then we'll do like the segments of each one to drop. So maybe somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes of that, whatever, especially if they're longer stories. Because they're so hard to chop. Yeah. But then I was like, oh, well, these are great highlights of the stuff. Instead of, because I don't want to make shorter episodes, but I would love to take those things and put those up so we can see the highlights of those episodes without trying to edit an entire highlight episode. So I don't want to do that either. How's that sound?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not working. I'm not doing it.
I don't want to give less episode or like less time on it. I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make them like 20 to 30. I love giving people an hour plus. People love it, man. They'll be like, oh man, you got me through my drive, my workout. And I was like, okay, those hours, that hour means something to people when they're on their, you know, when they're doing whatever they're doing. So I like that. It's a good time for people. People be wanting 2-hour podcasts.
Yeah.
Y'all nuts, man. Y'all nuts out there. We did a 2-hour one on Daddy issues. People were like, go for 3. Like, but we might have hit 2.5 once.
Right.
And they're like, do another. We're like,
yeah.
Like, how crazy! It's a whole Titanic movie.
Right. I've been a part of a couple of those 2 hours. I remember it was just an hour for a long time.
They were trying to get in and out until I came around. I was like, let's take our time.
We're just getting started. Come on, man. What y'all doing?
I was like, an hour, you lazy bastards. Come on, man. Get the people something.
Is your face got the square on it?
No.
No,
there's no square. Are we out of focus? We out of focus?
I mean, no, we good.
I meant auto focus.
We good.
So also apologies. I don't know when it's gonna air. We missed a week. My hard drive crashed, so I lost some episodes. At least I talked to the people on the live. I lost some episodes. I don't know. I might have them on my SD card, but Shantae Waynes has it. That's why we didn't air Thursday because my hard drive crashed, which I lost a lot of stand up also, which sucks because I was gonna cut those up. So that sucks, but you know, my apologies, guys.
Apology not accepted. To the
my apologies. I try to make sure that I'm staying on top of it. So my bad, y'all. My bad. I'm sorry. So, anyways, I'm gonna say since we missed the week, does anybody have any thoughts, questions, things that you want to talk about that we might have missed in our absence? Something that's happened to you guys? A hot take on something? What would you do if blah blah blah? Any ideas and stuff like that? Anything you've done this week, Lackaroni?
I'm good, man. Are you an insecure husband?
As far as what?
Like if you see a guy with your girl, like, yo, I think you are ravishing. He does this to her face.
Oh well, yeah, that's too far.
Is that too much?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. How about shoulders?
No, you can't touch her face.
Well, he was like this. I'm talking about this. He got her against the corner like this, like, yo. So I was want to ask you what your interests are. Who you be with? Yeah. So
if he did that line, I'd be like, all right, fam, I see you. You a Biggie fan? I'd be like, talk to me more. What was your favorite song? No. It's if I know the person. It's a stranger. No.
So you would be a jealous person if Usher was on your girl?
No.
No?
Like I'm still around. Like she is. If I'm like, hey, where'd my wife go? She was just talking to, hey, you know what I mean?
She's on stage with Usher.
I probably wouldn't be like that if she's on stage with Usher.
He got his head up on her dress like this. You see his head like this under her.
I'm like, she's been sweating and dancing all day, fam. Good luck to you.
You just see his head whining like, I'll be your superstar.
Hey, but she's been dancing for an hour. You're the one who's dealing with that. He'd come back on, woo! You got to do that move early in the concert. You can't do that after you 10 songs in. Yeah, you just do yeah.
Hello, is there like a consent thing when it comes to certain women? Like, hey, if you on stage, I get to do X, Y, and Z. Like sign something. How does that work? When it comes
I don't know. You always hear about those girls who are like underage. They be like 16 or something like that, and then the dude's like, I know she was. I just picked a girl that started dry humping her.
Right.
That's appropriate.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is like the things you can do inside of a nightclub, you can't do in the parking lot of the nightclub.
All right.
Isn't that crazy?
All right.
As in, you know what I'm saying? You can have girls' hips, but yeah, but you can't walk out like, hey, that's inappropriate.
Well, technically, a girl consents to dancing. Because if you're in a grocery store and I was like, you want to dance? And she was like, what? I was like, she started backing it up, right? You'd be like, oh, she consent, bro.
Yeah.
But you can't just come and tackle him like, come on, dude.
Well, that's not, you don't do that in a nightclub.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Anywhere is be fine as long as the girl's like, come on now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there was a thing in the day when you used to ask a girl, you dance with me? No, so you dance. But now you just start whining. She look back to see your face and she be like, all right. Or she goes, okay. No one comes up dancing in the front no more. Like dudes don't come up to girls and be like.
I think it's because you're just hopping in each other's face.
But it's always coming up behind her, like
because now you're spooning. You guys can bend over. You know what I'm saying?
You used to come up to somebody straight face to face and
sure.
like, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
But it's a lot of knees hitting each other.
What are you talking about? Your knees don't hit.
Yeah, you can do this with somebody like, yeah. You know, you can sing songs. You can probably do a little waltz. Was it waltz?
Waltz.
Waltz.
Your knees should not be hitting someone else's knees when you're dancing. How does that happen? You bang knees with shit?
If you're bending, doing stuff like this, your knees gonna hit each other. Unless you are your knees are inside on the outside. Y'all just doing like this to each other.
I've never experienced this.
Unless y'all just doing like this to each other. Y'all go back and forth like, hey, doing like a little hip hop. But if y'all doing like there's no sexy dances facing each other. If it's a slow song, unless you're just kind of doing like a slow dance.
Well, yeah, you might be up. They used to slow it down on you.
What's a hip hop like trap song that you can dance with a girl facing each other?
You can dance any song facing each other. It's very difficult. It's not that difficult. All, people just don't do it no more.
I forgot you can't dance. So you don't understand.
Wait a second. I dance very well. I dance with a camera.
With the electric slide?
I dance very well. I mean, it's been a while. The tootsie? But this is what we did. This is what we did. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
It's a wobble. The issue is you're doing like this when you dance with each other.
No, you're not.
Or like this. You doing like this, you be like, hey, knees.
What dances are you doing? What dance is this? What are you talking about?
Look, your knees.
Yeah.
Your knee, look. Your knees hit each other.
That is not a thing. That is not a thing. That has not happened to you. Does that happen to you?
Are you dancing like this?
Wait. That's happened to you that you get banging knees?
Yes.
Like, hey, this chick's knees.
Right. Turn around.
So now your knees are on the back of her knees.
Yeah, y'all like this now.
This is not.
Tell me a dance.
She'd have to be 6'4" with you for this to work. What are you talking about?
Well, my knees is hitting her thighs then.
You're hilarious, like.
No, man. I mean, there's no, yeah. But not knowing it. You can do that right there. Don't know me. Yeah. Y'all hitting each other's hips. There's a little dance. We do like this little circle, and then we grab each other's hips and we.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Mm-hmm. Dion sound like the type you step on your foot. Ow! My bad. You cool?
And that's why you need to turn around.
Because scuffing up her heels now.
Yeah, because it's a smooth thing like this, you know. And when you're tall, your knuckles is by her shoulders. You look over the crowd like, hey, Paul, I got you one over here too. You know, you doing one of these numbers right here. Okay, yeah. But when you're in front, knees.
I think it's cool when you dance with somebody in front, with the girl in front, or a guy, whatever you like, and you get to see that person. There's a lot of connection there. Mm-hmm. I don't want to start off just off the grind.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I want to see you, see me. You feeling it? We body rolling this thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think the difference is we have like a whole foot of height difference between us.
But the girl I'm dancing with isn't going to be a difference to her. She's probably going to be shorter than me, more than likely.
And I'm like this most of the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And me, like either doing like a slow dance, right? Mm-hmm. She's struggling to put her arms around my neck. Mm-hmm. It's like this to her.
She on her tippy toes, her calves straining.
Yeah. Like, you know what?
She just got to come in, leave the makeup on your shirt.
She's like, I'm just gonna turn around. Right, you are.
The slow dance from behind is probably better. I can't say it's better, but it's great.
It's great. It's a good time.
You think y'all in love?
And now she can do like this to the back of your head. Oh, it's a good time.
Then you just whisper in her ear.
Yeah. Oh, we doing this? Okay. Glad I had no drawers on under these sweats.
What y'all doing after this?
Yeah.
That's great.
Whispering sweet nothings on there.
Yeah.
You said you gonna do what, girl? Wild. Oh, you grinding.
Oh,
huh?
you with your homegirls? Which one are they?
Yeah.
Over here. You be on there over here?
Okay.
I see.
You want me to put my hand where? With consent? Okay.
Sign this form real quick on the dance floor. Bring out the iPad. Sign right there.
Hey, yo, DJ, play that next. Too close.
That's funny. Hit me with the body roll. Got him with the body roll.
Body roll. Mm-hmm.
In sync. SGT San Andreas dancing. Slow dancing can turn into some extracurricular activities, indeed. Have Death gotten in trouble on the dance floor face to face? Hey man, you dance with somebody face to face, like your soul is mine.
What you could do is put one leg up on the girl.
But the knee to knees never happened. I don't know what happened.
Because her one leg between yours, and now you're like, bugging rubber does say, I had to what baby.
Yeah, I just don't want to see the girl's face. I know you can go face to face for lovers and friends. Oh, I hate that song. Lil Jon ruins that song.
Really?
Yeah, been going for a long time.
Show that.
I was like, I hate that part. It's a good song until he comes in there.
Tell me again.
Give it good.
You made the beat, man. I'm gonna get on this song. Hey, you know we had to do it again, boy. I had to do it again.
I hate it.
Little John, Ludacris.
I'm not even a huge fan of Luda's part, but
really,
you know Ludacris part? I could do without it, and the song would still be fire.
Be your love.
It's cool.
Sometimes I want to be your friend. Sometimes I want to hug you.
I was just like, what are we doing? Just yell, yeah. What? Okay, just stay there.
They got thugs. Thugs need love too.
Yeah.
Give it. Yo, there. You cross my mind. Yo, there.
That is awful, dog. Dion is making stuff up. He be doing that to us. What's it say? You can go face to face with. Oh, okay.
You dance with tiny hands.
Hit me with the body roll. I brought ATL on the song. It brought ATL on the song.
Yeah,
Usher's from Usher.
All of them.
Usher's already from Atlanta.
All
I
of
think
them.
what I heard is Ludacris is from Atlanta. It's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago and grew up in Atlanta.
Or did he move to Atlanta and started his music there?
He's from Chicago and moved to Atlanta.
But would he still he grow up there, or did he just start doing music there?
He said in one of his raps, and he says, born in Illinois, and then since I was a little boy, moved to Atlanta, where I got my. I don't know what he said after that.
Sounds fishy, bro. Because he did that whole "Welcome to Atlanta." He was like, "That you from Chicago,
on, man."
It makes a difference, yo.
It does?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the cutoff age when you like, okay, you had to be like at least 9 years old to be represented?
Because then you got to say both. You got to, I was here till I was 10, then I moved. Welcome to Atlanta. Although I was raised in Chicago, I was about 10. Because you got enough life to be like, oh yeah, I was off of this street, that street. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you live the rest of your life in Los Angeles, age 80, obviously you spent like 20 years in Lansing. You say you're still from Lansing?
I'm always from Michigan. Yeah. You always from Dayton?
Yeah, sure.
Forever.
But I've been here, I've just crossed the threshold.
You're 20?
Of over the age I've been out here in LA.
Oh. But where you from? Your roots? As my grandma would say.
You know what's crazy?
What's up to Yessie?
What's crazy is your daughter is from LA.
Yeah, she's an LA kid.
Yeah.
My wife's from LA.
Yeah.
They're LA people.
My kids from LA.
Them bums slept into 10 today, both of them. My wife and my daughter.
They slept 10 hours?
They slept into 10.
Oh boy.
And then me and my mama up, I'm like, these LA people, man. They don't know anything about this. But hard work. Laying this LA. I'm like, you guys gotta get up. We used to get up before the rooster crows. Yeah, we wake up the rooster. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? Happy Sunday, Big Sis Chris. Are you in LA? Always makes you laugh.
What?
Always makes me laugh. Never not be funny to me. Always.
Yeah, buddy. What?
Flashbacks, always funny.
Big sixth grade. You know what's funny is like a lot of these folks that are not that far in Los Angeles never met. Which is crazy. But like when we went to the event last night, I met a few people.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you meet?
I don't know their names. They said their names. I was like, oh hey. And I just
you remember their ats, nothing?
No, because people have different names, man. It's, hey man, I'm a huge fan of your show, man. Great to finally meet you, man. You're a lot taller than I expected.
I gotta get them in the comments. They'd be like, I'll be like, oh, if they say they watch, but you mean in the comments? Yeah. What's your at? I don't ever.
Yeah.
I don't ever. I'm like, why don't you say something?
Right.
If y'all in the live, there's 15 of you in there.
Right.
Say something.
Yeah.
Say, I don't know why y'all don't say, unless you're driving or something great. But just tap in. What's up, y'all? Yeah. Just so we can see who's in here.
Yeah. We're family.
Just waking up after watching Tour de France and Zoom with the homies.
Yeah.
Tour de France. Is that the bicycling?
Man, you fancy.
Yeah.
Why do men wear Pittsburgh pirate caps?
That's a great question. You care to answer?
Are
you from Pittsburgh?
The reason why I have it is because it matches my brand colors.
Did you buy that and then buy
specifically for this? Mm-hmm. Specifically because there's no other colors that I like with this black and yellow. Mm-hmm. They don't have like a lot of stuff up top.
Yeah. Pittsburgh did a smart thing. That whole city's black and yellow.
Yeah.
The Penguins, the Pirates, and the Steelers.
Yep.
Super smart.
Yep. Great branding.
Lions all over the place. I mean, Detroit.
Different colors, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them have blue, right?
Huh?
All of them have blue?
Well, I guess maybe. Not the Red Wings. You go hockey, they're red and white. The Tigers are orange and blue. And white and black, they got multiple colors in there. And then the Lions are Honolulu blue. Honolulu blue.
I won't even tell you. I can't even tell you a person that played in Pittsburgh.
Andrew McCutcheon, I think he's back. It's the only one I know now.
Was it Phillies? What was it? Pittsburgh's Pirates.
Oh my God.
So they had two of them, right? Phillies, right?
In Philadelphia,
yeah. Well, way off.
The Philadelphia Phillies. Which Philly's a female horse, isn't it?
Boston Bruins. They what?
It's black and gold.
Oh, I could have did the B. Yep, I could have did the B. Yeah. Thank you. There's a thank you for. Is it the P?
What? Thank you, Fresco. Is it the P? Fresco. Oh, Fresco Black. Walking around with a P on your forehead is kind of wild.
How's it wild?
I think it's probably just like penis here. I don't know. It's just.
What?
I don't know. The guy like Detroit has. Is it just as well walking with a D on their head? It's like, oh, you just want dick on your head?
You got D on your brain, huh? I mean, what else could it be? What else could P be that's offensive or degrading or pause-worthy? Pause. Because if it's penis, what? Or pussy?
Is one bad? Is
right.
it better if it's good? What if somebody's like, yeah, what you got? It's like, no, that's for pussy. They're like, oh, I see what you're doing, player.
Pussy on the brain, baby. Yeah.
Yes, Chaz, Steelers, Pirates, Bucks, and Penguins. Buccaneers.
Buccaneers is Tampa Bay. Yo.
Pittsburgh Buccaneers?
Wow.
What Buccaneers you talking about, Jesse? Is there a soccer team? Is there something I don't know over there in Pittsburgh about the Bucks? Pittsburgh Bucks? What? Pimp, Pyru, or prostitute? Definitely not Pyru. That's wild. That the P bothers y'all.
Man.
Yeah, what's going on?
There we go.
What's up, Walter? Was it Walter? No, it wasn't Walter who was trying to holler at Twiller. Who was the one trying to holler at Twiller? Was it Walter who was hollering at Twiller?
I think it might have been Walter.
Remember, old name. Walter's an old name.
That's
no offense,
name.
Walter's an old name.
Yeah.
Ain't no new Walters out. I'd be mad if somebody else named their kid. I knew a guy, he named his kid Jeremiah, and I was like, why you do that?
That's one of them names.
Why you do that to that
Ezekiel.
boy? Man, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Yeah, it was him.
Mr. Distinguished Beard. Yeah. Okay.
Back, baby.
Where'd Twiller go? Twiller, get back in here.
Shooting shots, yo.
Come on, man. You holla at 12 now. I don't know. Wasn't you, Walter? What do y'all think about what do y'all think about the fires in Canada affecting air quality in the north?
Man, I hate to be this person.
Were there fires in Canada?
I did not know there was a fire in Canada. So I can't even have a view on that. In all of Canada or just a portion?
Oh,
I
think it's terrible.
It has to be New York.
When I first found this out a week ago, I was very upset by this news. I had no idea. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I'm assuming that it is.
How long has it been?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You know what? I do remember the whole New York was like orange for a while.
Was that from the fires?
Yeah. I think that was okay. That. Do you remember that? All our New Yorker comedian friends were talking about, man, look how terrible this looked. And the whole, it looked like some sort of like dystopian.
It's happened here several times.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens in LA every year.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple fires that it happens pretty. Once the summer comes, there's always fires. It's fire season now. Mm-hmm. Like especially that July, August, September. There's gonna be so many fires. Remember when there was fires like on the 405?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You should like when you're in LA, you'll see the 405 and then seeing it before and after the fire is just crazy. Mm-hmm. So remember when they shut it all down? It was so green. There was all these trees there. It was very green. When you like pass through the hills and it's like they should just have like all the green on the hills and stuff like that. It wasn't just dirt. Mm-hmm. Now like you can still see the fire marks. You can still see the scorch.
You know what's crazy is like a lot of our highways are just plastered up with just dirt.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the rain to come to just kind of melt down onto the highway.
Right.
I'm like, yo, this is dirt. It's not even rocks.
It's just dirt.
Like when rain comes.
That part of the 405, when you go from the valley into LA, it's like the mountains, right? So when you lose service, all that. There used to be a lot of trees right there. Mm-hmm. It used to be green. Now it's just dirt. It's all scorched. Feel bad for the squirrels. Like, this is how we go to their kids. This is how it goes.
Like a Toy Story.
Yeah, exactly. Right in the fires. Like, we know else to run. It's like, oh man, these just get burnt alive by the Getty. Yeah, all that. All used to be green, man. Now it's all just dirt.
Oh yes.
Just dirt. Sorry, Twilla, it's not Walter.
Wait a second. Brady snatch. Bandersnatch?
Bandersnatch? Bandersnatch is mad.
She's in LA.
It reached to Europe. What reached to Europe? The fires? Oh, the smoke?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way that smoke then made it to
What's so scary? Last week, Detroit had the second worst air quality in the world. I'm saying, wow.
Where's Captain Planet? Remember Captain Planet used to suck up the...
Then you had who had the water? The Asian girl? Because the little white dude had the fire. The white dude with red hair.
Yeah.
He had the fire.
And
which is very European.
Yeah. White girl with the blue eyes.
She had the wind. She had the water. She had
water.
Who had the wind? Kwame had the earth, the nigga. He was like, oh, you dirt.
Yeah. Dirty ass.
So the Asian kid had the heart.
Hold on, who we missing then? Who had fire? Who had water? Who had wind?
I want to say the Asian girl had water.
Asian girl had wind.
Yeah.
Because she's an airbender. They did all the stereotypes, yo. They did all the stereotypes.
And the Asian dude would have been the airbender.
No, it was an Asian
airbender.
Indian
they're
dude.
All Asian. He was like Asian, wasn't he?
He was an Indian dude.
Oh,
or like not the feather, but the dot.
Right. You just said from India. But...
I mean, because I couldn't get there quick enough.
It's from India.
Let me see.
Oh boy.
And we didn't care. We didn't learn nothing from Planet Terror.
It made sense, man. When you had racism back in the day, everybody was in their place. It made sense. Everything had perfect order. When the Power Rangers did the same thing, the Black Ranger was black, the Redneck Ranger was red, the Yellow Ranger was Asian. It makes sense. Jesus, like not the feather, but the dot. Making that a clip.
So you're right. The Asian was the water. The white girl was the wind. He was fire. He was earth, heart. Yeah.
He had the pet monkey.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I bet you can't remember their names.
I just remember the kid was Mowgli. Kwame was the black dude.
Wow. You know what's funny?
Gaia was the girl. Was the lady They had a black lady who
Even
come
that
in.
was Whoopi Goldberg's voice. You know that?
Really?
Yeah.
And then I don't remember the other kids' names. I don't remember them.
You know how
Captain Planet.
You know how
so we used to care about the earth?
Man, dude.
We'd be like, stop polluting. I'm telling my parents that's littering. I'm like, shut your ass up.
Man, we had like littering was fun back in the day. You realize like, you realize like, oh, we are destroying the world.
Yeah, man.
You know that cartoons, all they had was the same sort of black characters, little black kid, dark skinned kid with the box.
Yeah, man. I remember Hey Arnold and Gerald had a high top.
All of them had boxes.
Hey Arnold. That was my shit though. Hey Arnold was one of my favorite cartoons. Doug was my guy. I love Doug, man. Doug was the modern day Charlie Brown, a lovable loser who grew up a little bit.
Oh, I like that.
Love Charlie Brown. Lovable losers, my thing. That's why I love Charlie Brown. Littering was fun. The unlike great quote. 2023.
No, man. Let me tell you something. We used to live by this. Man, everything I did as a kid, this is not a lie, okay, was very.
If you want to call somebody to
I could find somebody
to corroborate.
Everything I did as a kid, I could have got arrested. Mm-hmm. I can't say everything. A lot of things I did as a kid, I could have got arrested. I remember we used to collect bottles. Mm-hmm. What I'm about to say, I hate this person. Oh, we used to collect bottles.
Okay.
There was a river, like Ohio River, mm-hmm. in like probably like a half a block from my house, right? Mm-hmm. Collect these bottles. We will walk over this bridge, and it was a big rock mm-hmm. that was like maybe 20 feet.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. We would try to throw the bottle to break on that rock.
Okay. That don't sound that crazy.
We're breaking glass in the water, yo.
For sure. But like, I thought it was gonna be like on the highway or something worse.
No. I mean,
no one's really getting hurt, but
the fishes, yo.
The fishes are fine.
People were walking across the. It was like, we almost got. So we throwing gangs of bottles into this rock. We collecting them, going to recycling bins where they should have been recycled.
I'm really not mad. That's kids being dumb kids. Every kid would get arrested. That's why it's illegal to arrest kids like that. Like the worst you can do is like some juvie, because they know it's like kids do dumb shit,
dumb stuff, yo,
all the time.
Yeah,
that's what it's like, man. You know how many kids would be in jail?
Yeah,
if they had jail for real, every kid would be in jail for something. Yeah. For something.
What would you have been in jail for what you did as a kid?
I was pretty perfect though.
You're pretty perfect.
Yeah, I was pretty perfect until about. I stole once ever.
You stole a what?
I stole one time ever. I stole a candy bar from 7-Eleven. Okay. I was with some homies. They wanted to be cool. Brought it back the next day. Apologized. Okay. It was so guilty. Couldn't eat it. Yeah. And then nice. I was just a little bitch. But I was big on morals. I was like, KPR, you should be doing this. I think as a young kid, I was pretty cool. I used to see my brother get in trouble a lot. Mm-hmm. That dude would have been arrested from stealing, fighting. I probably get in trouble for fighting. Mm-hmm. I fought a lot as a kid.
Yeah. I got one for you. This is a federal crime now.
As a kid?
As a kid.
Yeah, I love it.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Mom said, don't. Well, she said, stop pouring the grease down my sink. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
You're just making mad bacon or something.
just fries, any sort of grease. You know, we had that grease that was sitting on the stove. Absolutely. And reused, right?
In the coffee can.
Yeah, until it got to the point it got too full, and I either poured it out of the sink, and then she'd be like, "Stop pouring it down the sink." I'll start pouring it into the toilet. Stop! It's the same drain, Dion. Stop pouring it. I was like, "Where do you want me to put it?" Get rid of it. Figure it out. Mm-hmm. So I started pouring it in the trash can. Mm-hmm. Then the garbage guy was like, "Are you guys pouring grease into the garbage can?" Mm-hmm. And because now it's like either melting what's in there because I poured in there hot, so it was melting something.
You even let it cool?
Nah, baby. Because I'm a kid, so I wanted to see. Cause you put like that on like plastic
hot bags. Grease.
So you see it start melting down. You pour it on. So now it goes right back to yeah. So now
you was like, oh, we got more room than this.
So I'm pouring it on the trash bag. So now it's melting the trash bag and it's opening up. So as soon as they them go over, all our stuff started coming out.
Oh my god!
So it was like, why are every time we come here, y'all doing this? And so my dumb ass, this is the crime right here. I was like, I gotta figure out where to put it. So stupid, dude.
Why?
Ha! True story, yo. Ask Kevin and Tony. We had a mailbox that we had right on our corner. I thought it'd be funny if I poured the grease into the mailbox and I'll watch the post office person be like, "The fuck, yo!"
You filled the whole thing up?
No. That was not. It was maybe like a
Folgers can full.
it was because I was doing it so often. Like it was like bacon grease and like fries and stuff like that. So it wasn't a lot of grease. It was maybe like remember like it's bad. It was exactly I could see it. Olympic cup, Michael Jordan and Larry Bird.
Like those McDonald's Olympic
cups. It was like
World
Cup. And I was like,
the dream team.
And I was like, they should be here any moment. They should be here. And I wanted to watch the post office person come. Like,
you just watch it through the window.
Yeah, and I never caught him. Because I didn't know exactly what time he was gonna come, but I know he was upset because now it's grease on all those envelopes that's in the mailbox.
Why,
yeah.
Like you gotta prank the mailman.
Yeah. And it's a crime. You're messing with people's like bills, checks.
I used to race and go get the report card from the mailman and to my parents. I don't know what happened to it. I used to do that a lot. I feel bad for these kids. Everything's online now.
Mm-hmm.
Like for your kids, you can just check their stuff online.
Right.
We had to beat the mailman. I'll take it.
Let me tell you a sad story about my daughter. About this is how much my daughter loves me.
This is your oldest.
My oldest. I told her every A you get $20.
Okay.
Every B you get $10. Right. Start cleaning my pockets out. Right. Cleaning my pockets because she's getting straight A's. Right? Every semester, obviously, grades come out. So now I'm giving her like 280 every time. And then I remember one time she was like, "Dad, can we have some McDonald's?" And at that moment, I didn't even have it. I was like, "Oh, let me wait till Friday so I can wait till this money come up," because I was paying for like 4 people. Her friends were. She's like, "This nigga ain't got no money," and she just stopped asking me for a report card. So I was like, "Hey, yeah." She's like, "I'm not even gonna entertain him about this credit card no more. I'm about the report card because I'm certain that he ain't gonna have it. I'm not even gonna put him to the ringer of like."
What she just sent you
invoice? She's like, "Yeah, I'm not even gonna do it like that because I got all A's this time."
Yeah, the youngest got all A's too.
You know what? I haven't even checked her grades, man. Because here's the thing. Because this is bad. Because she transitioned from elementary school to middle school. Now it's like real grades, and because the elementary they're just kind of like, hey, C for creativity, B for bodacious, and I haven't gotten any sort of. 100% should be looking at these grades.
Probably.
I should.
School year's over. So.
Yeah, it's over. I haven't.
You checked one time?
I did a parent teacher conference, and she was doing good. Yeah. I did one of those, and they didn't even. It was just like a progress report.
Yeah.
Like midway through.
Yeah.
I'd be certain if I heard some sour stuff. But she's an average student. I'm sorry.
I'm probably not going to care about grades at all.
Yeah.
If they were like, your daughter has all D's, I'd be like, well, how is she in school? Oh, we love him. I was a kid that was like, we love Chaz in class. We love him. Yeah. His grades and his homework. And I'm like, you heard that? They love me, though.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could care less about grades, dude. Really could care less about them. I'm more about like, honestly, when she gets to like middle school, high school, and if she's just not doing well in school, and it's one of those things where like she's so disinterested, we got to find a different system. So I'm not going to be like, you got to study, you got to do something. I'm like, let's find something that works. Because my whole thing was just like, yo, I'm not lazy. I just don't care about this. But I was like, when you put me on a football field, work your ass off, wrestling, blah, blah, blah. Whatever I wanted to do, I excelled at. So I was just like, man, you got to make it interesting for me because I could care less about this stuff. I was like, I want to focus more on this side. I want to focus more on that side. And I wish, because like when I watch kids who play basketball, bro, like there's AAUs and there's all these other things, all these other programs, like kids who are really like, they start training their whole lives. And outside of that, there's so many different careers in sports, and no one ever was like, "Yo, you could, do physical ed, you can do this, you can do that." Like no one was like saying, "It's just like that's a dream. It's not gonna happen." It's like how many jobs there are for sports medicine. Like there's a ton of avenues for sports, for act. Even if you're not going to be an actor, I'm like, whether it's being in the business, so many jobs. And I was like, instead of people telling you no, I was like, let's follow their interests. That's what I really want to do. I was like, just want to follow, if like. This is only 4, she's in gymnastics, but if she was like, I want to be a gymnast, and she goes for it, she doesn't make it, like, there's a ton of jobs to do. There's tons of work, bro.
What jobs you think is gonna be obsolete
soon?
Very soon.
Editing, not computer, but like
video editing.
No, like writing, like editors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'll be able to upload your whatever and Chat GPT or whoever's gonna be like, okay, clean out all your mistakes, put all your comments here, put your parentheses here, did all that for you, and you're gonna be like, oh great, it's gonna be able to clean that out for you. I don't think that being creative is, because when I use Chat GPT all the time. Chat GPT is great. People are so scared of it, but it's a great tool. It's pretty much having like a writer's room in your, because I'll bounce ideas. Like I'll be like, got this idea, I want to build a show about 2 guys doing a podcast.
Sure.
And then you can literally ask ChatGPT like, hey, give me a character who's a black dude from Michigan and he has a problem, and it'll just give you an idea. You can literally start from scratch.
Yeah.
Hopefully you have some kind of idea already. But it'll just give you ideas. So you can be like, oh, I like that, don't like that. Okay, so you can take that, whatever you did, like, okay, now build a character description off this person, and you can take that and you go, okay, great. Now put this person in this situation. And you can have this whole conversation with ChatGPT, and you can build off stuff like that. I go like, it saves me a ton of time. I hate the typing part.
Yeah,
that's the part. I'm like, because I'll show you this thing I did. I did like an entire outline for this graphic novel I've had in my head for the longest. So I already had my story down. I was like, I don't feel like typing this.
Sure.
And so then once it gave it to me, now I can go and I'm just like, okay, nope, get rid of that, like that, and put it in your own. I'm like, man,
right, yeah.
I'm never writing out an entire thing from scratch again.
Right.
Never.
Right. So who's paying for this? Like, because
it's free.
You know what I'm saying? Who's paying for it? As in, if Chat GPT can do this, what's the point of having a writer's room?
Well, because Chat GPT can't create ideas.
Right. Somebody spitting it out to him.
Right.
Because it could be just one person. I am the executive producer.
But the good thing about having a writer's room is that Chat GPT hasn't been married. Chat GPT doesn't have a story about putting grease in a mailbox, right?
Right.
I go like, you can't get that from there.
Sure.
I was like, there's not enough personal stories. It can't tell me what it's like to be a black dude in America.
But you're feeding the monster, as in like they're pulling from sources that's online. Right. So as soon as I write that story about pouring grease into the mailbox, I said, got it.
Great. But hopefully by the time you do that, you're gonna go sell that idea.
Right.
Like that's the whole idea is like, I don't need you to create ideas from me. I just need you to put stuff down that I don't feel like typing. Also, it's great for like if you do it on your phone. It's great at recording your voice. It's better. It's the best program I've had for like recording my voice in anything. It hardly missed anything. We have these little Midwest accents and whatnot. So not everything always. When I'm talking to Google, when I'm talking to other things, it doesn't always transcribe for me. It's hardly missed. And I go like, it's great technology, man. Yeah. I'm like, why would you? You know how long would it took me to write that whole thing out of like this graphic novel by hand and typing, like setting down the time to do 20 minutes and being like, and it would have been like hours. It took me weeks to get all that down. You know what? Amongst the other stuff that you do. That's a great tool.
So I'm glad you said that, bro, because you just inspired me to do my second and third draft of my book.
Yeah,
it's done.
Yeah,
my second book is done.
Yeah.
What happened is this is why for those who don't know, I have a book out called Voyage of Truth. I immediately wrote the second book.
And you have an audio.
I have an audio book. I immediately wrote the second book because I wanted to keep the continuity of the first book. you can't just put out the first draft.
Right.
But when I wrote the second book, I had to go back to the first book to market it and get the proper push and roll out. For the book, I had to do like a book tour. I went to a bunch of Black writers thing, Black authors. Bought a bunch of books and did a whole little with children. And then after people realize I'm a writer, they start to hire me as an actual writer. Now my brain and continuity has been wrapped around other people's stories and other people's lives and character development. Like all the characters I wrote for my second book, I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
You really got to read your first book again, and then now you got to read your second book again to kind of so make sure everything is flowing. So can I just upload all that to ChatGPT?
You have to copy and paste it all.
Yeah.
And you can say, analyze this, give me a summary of it. And ChatGPT would be like, got you, bro. It's the greatest. People are so scared of it. It's the greatest tool ever. I go, bro, there's never been something that saves you so much time. People, if you are a trash writer, you're going to be a trash writer with ChatGPT. It's not going to make you any better. It's just going to help you make trash faster. That's all it's going to help you do.
Wow.
So people are so scared that these studios are going to use it. I'm like, I'll show you when I've had ChatGPT put stuff in script form. The dialogue is ass. Its ideas are trash.
Right.
It is great for writing something down. And because what I hate is trying to go from a blank page to something. If I'm doing an outline and I got to do 30 pages, I got to do a 30-page outline for a movie, right? I'm like, man, this takes forever. When me and Shantae were working on the movie last, and she was like, this is a process. I'm like, it took us a couple months. I'm like, because then you got to go back, and you got to rewrite, you got to go back. I'm like, that's all just outline for you to type, start writing the script.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's a process. But once I had ChatGPT formulate my entire script, the dialogue is, I'm like, all I got to do is just go back in here now and curate everything and make it exactly.
I have an erection. I love this direction, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was like, people are like, no, it's gonna take jobs. I'm like, if y'all not using this, you're gonna get beat by me.
Yeah.
I'm the one taking your job because I can do your job, this job, and this job in a week now.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever.
She said this is what WGA is fighting right now with Dion.
Yeah. But they're fighting for studios. I'm a legit writer. I use ChatGPT. I know other writers who use ChatGPT. It's a great tool. Now, if you're having it write your movie, it's going to be an ass movie. Let studios let that bullshit happen. They're scared that people are going to use ChatGPT for their first draft, and they're going to be like, "Well, I just need you to rewrite this." And I'm like, "Well, you're going to have me rewrite like this is my first draft, so you just have to pay me my first draft fee."
Yeah,
I'm the writer.
Right. After
this, once you tell somebody to, anytime it's the same thing. If I write a project and they bring another writer on, that writer is still getting paid full for writing. Right. There's no rewrite fee after that. I was like, no, you still pay me like I'm one of these writers, or they're scared of all that. I'm like,
let me ask you this though. This sounds silly. This sounds silly. Hollywood is requesting for writers and actors to be paid properly for streaming service.
Yeah.
Hollywood is asking Hollywood for more money. Who's talking to who?
So the studios have a union. I've got there's a some acronym like USFTA or something like that. But all these studios have their own union. Also with the SAG, WGA has their own union. All these unions talk, right? Yeah. I don't know if the studios have their own union or they have a group. They have whatever it is. They have a conglomerate where they agree to other people's stuff. So if you want to start like Sony studios are different because they don't have a network. Right, so Sony's making a ton of money everywhere because they're just selling stuff. But if you have a studio, if you're ABC and you have a network, if you're CBS, if you're Netflix, and you have a network, you got to actually put stuff on. You have to generate money. But all studios do, all Sony does, they just sell. They don't take any risk by putting stuff up. Right? They might shoot something and be like, who wants to buy it? They'll find a buyer somewhere. If you shoot something, somebody's gonna eventually put it up somewhere, right? So what happens? This dude was just telling me this. There's an actor on Ted Lasso, which is like the biggest Apple show. Yeah. Okay. Same thing. This also the same thing that happened to the dude who does that show on Netflix, the Korean show. All right. Okay. So the dude on Ted Lasso, he's an actor. He's made $8,000 in residuals from his first season of
Ted Lasso.
Yeah. If that show was on ABC, how much money would he make?
A lot more.
All right,
Yep.
he'd probably triple, quadruple what he was making.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't. It probably more than it wouldn't have been close.
Right.
Then if it goes now, and we're talking about getting paid the same thing every time, right? That somebody watches it. And imagine how many people are streaming something. I'm like, it's not even close to the dollars that he's making. The only person who's really making money are the studios and whoever created that show.
Mm-hmm.
But those actors, because of what they signed back in 2008, right, when streaming wasn't big,
right?
Streaming is everything now, and now these studios need to understand you guys had a great run.
Mm-hmm.
You guys made a ton of money,
right?
And the jig is up,
yeah,
right?
But we got to get to we have to get to the nucleus of this.
Mm-hmm.
Who's paying?
Nuclei.
Who? Yeah, sure. So, like, say for sponsors are Coca-Cola, Toilet Charmer. You know, these commercials are paying certain TV shows to pay the studio who's paying the actor.
Right.
So I'm saying, who are we fighting for to get money to get paid properly? It's like you really got to break it down. Like, like the writers are asking, we need more money. Like, nigga, who we get this money from? Hey, talk to Coca-Cola about it.
It's the same with like Walmart, right? Like Walmart can pay people. They can pay people $20 an hour if they wanted to, and they can pay people for healthcare if they wanted to. They might make less billions, right? But they would still have a huge profit margin. But they don't want to do that because they don't want to make less money, right? So if Walmart has to, every time minimum wage goes up, everything goes up, right? People who get more minimum wage, McDonald's, they raise their prices. They don't make less money, right? They're like, well, we're not doing that, right? So now the studios are like, no, you guys either have to make less money, and now the studios are like, well, we're not going to do that, right? So now we're making a ton of money because we don't have to. That's the thing about Netflix, right? Netflix. Let's say there's 6 billion people on Earth, and every person has Netflix. There's a cap on how much they can make unless they keep raising their prices, right? So eventually they're tapping out of it's like, oh well, we can't just afford this anymore, right? Because of now if you had to pay actors residuals that are fair that you get from like network or something, or you had to pay writers fair what they would get every time that show streams. Like I got a residual check for $120. That's insane.
Right?
How, Dion?
Yeah.
I was like, that's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
And that wasn't off of one time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you go like, yo, that's nuts that these cats, like, you're getting such a low rate for. I was like, it's not even worth doing it.
Right. Unless
you're one of those big stars. And that's why Netflix pays somebody a big chunk of money up front.
Yeah. It's like, get away.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, here's 20 mil. So the writers will go like, here's the residuals. And you're like, hey, dog, I made this much per episode. Like, well, that's what we're going to pay you more because we're paying you way less here.
Right.
And then you're only getting 8 episodes, right?
I think you're still looking at the ground level of what I'm saying.
Okay.
Who's paying Netflix?
People. Right.
There's also sponsorships, right? People are investing in stocks and stuff, right?
Sure, maybe. Yeah, they're a public company.
Right.
Product placements.
So Netflix is like, you guys are coming for us. But do y'all want us to increase the prices for the people who are you as well?
Right.
Like, where's this money coming from?
Right. It's like, hey, Netflix, you can't make $2 billion less, and Netflix is like, no.
How are they making $2 billion? Because they
if they wanted to pay people fair, they would make less money, right?
Right.
They still be a multi-billion-dollar company, right? They still be profitable,
right? But
they'd be less money. What they should do, which I think they're going to try, is doing commercials, right?
Okay.
I was like, they should just do a 30-second commercial in the beginning, and that's it, per episode or whatever they're airing. I'm like, what's that one show made $900 million? It was the Korean show, Squid Game.
Yeah.
It was like they would have made like 900 million, something like that. And it was like, hey, dog, why don't you just do a 30-second commercial in front of those and pay people? Who's not paying for that?
Yeah.
We're talking the Super Bowl numbers.
Right? Yeah.
I'm like, why is that hard? Huh?
Movie and TV show? It's like Hulu do?
Right. Like, why is that hard to do?
Yeah.
I go like, no, you guys have a great model, but I'm like, things are changing. You guys make a ton of money. You can still binge and have a 30-second commercial. I'd be more than fine. So we're going to have one 30-second commercial in the beginning, one in the end. I'd be more than fine with that.
Yeah.
Just not in the middle.
Unskippable.
Unskippable.
Yeah.
Right? Keep my money at $15 or whatever it is.
Right.
I need one 30-second commercial. You're making a ton of money. Target's coming in, right? Target's going to be like, great, can we run this ad?
But you know what's also...
McDonald's is coming in.
and I think the issue is they're formatted. It's not. I've looked up how Netflix is ran.
Mm-hmm.
They're formatted. This is one of the platforms that don't have buffering problems.
Mm-hmm.
And to add fresh ads before the play will jack up their sources, because it's like, so this was like, so as soon as you click on play on Netflix, it's like pushing in a VHS.
Okay.
But now they're gonna have to figure out a way to open that up. You hit play, they had to figure out a way to open that up for that new ad to come in.
Why wouldn't they just add it in with when they're?
But it's because now it has to be a fresh ad.
No, it doesn't.
It has to be. You gonna have old ass ads. Like, this is expired Burger King commercials. You gotta have fresh ads every time they play.
Chris Rock did a live show, right?
You don't.
Wait. Chris Rock did a live show.
Sure.
After that show, they edited it out, right? And it airs as it's edited now.
Right.
They more than had the capability of doing stuff. When there's other stuff, I forget what it was before. They had something else that they edited, and it was like, oh well, we took that part out of movies. Disney takes parts out of movies now, and they just air it. Like, they more than have enough technology.
Because you not understand what I'm saying, dude. Because it's like a CD. Perfect. It's a CD. When you press play on a CD, it's going to play 1 through 17.
Sure.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Right? You're asking Netflix to pull that track 3 out and add a commercial in there.
No. That's not what I'm asking them.
But that's what I'm saying. Their format is perfect. It's like a VHS. As soon as you press play, there's the entire thing is uploaded.
I think, and we're talking about future stuff, right?
Right.
We're talking about season 6 of Stranger Things. When they go, okay, we're gonna, don't forget to put this commercial in the beginning of it. Oh, you're right. You can do it all at once. Yes,
but you have to understand, because ads are temporary.
Sure.
They're not airing my Doritos commercial no more, right? Right. So I'm saying is like,
how long did your Doritos commercial air?
5 months.
Okay. 5 months. How much time does it take somebody to watch a show? Nah, when something hits and they get the biggest time, it's a binge. That's your money all right now. And there's gonna, they're gonna, dude, there's gonna be so many ways that we can take this out. They can change stuff now in the show. They can take it, oh, hey, tomorrow we're gonna make these edits, and they can re-upload the show and they'll be fine.
But there's people always watching it.
Sure.
So if you take it down, it's gone.
But they've done this, Dion. This isn't new. They've done this. They literally done this. Right? They've done it though. It's not like something they can't do. They do it. They've done it.
Thank you, Twilla. Thank you, Twilla. I'm making a great point, because it's Hulu has a format to do that. Hulu has a format that's why they have buffering issues. As soon as you press Hulu, that commercial comes on first.
So Netflix should change their format.
Sure, but it's expensive.
They will make way more money adding ads in there.
Sure, but what I'm saying, they pride themselves on, you will never have buffering issues.
Right.
Because as soon as you press play, it's going to play. The entire thing is uploaded. That's why you're a fast forward Netflix. You're like, ooh, we moving. We moving. You go that last, you go 3 times. Ooh, we moving. What Hulu is like,
hey man, they can change their format or not have writers. Change your format. Cats wants. They said homeboy. I forgot what they said. Like somebody look it up for me of how much the dude who did not Stranger Things. The dude who did damn, why keep Squid Game is made?
Sorry, you went next book.
You got something to do?
Yeah, 4.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad, man. It's a great combo, though.
Yeah, for sure. You want to do the close out, or you want to just close it out?
No, we got to do the new one now.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, let's do it. Let me just.
So we're gonna do. We got 100K.
100K what?
Oh no, somebody said we got 100K. He got 100K. The guy, Squid Game.
And that was the biggest show of all time ever.
Look, Bam, the Paramount Bam. I only have Paramount Plus. Do they have commercials, Franz?
I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Thank you all for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key to live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. We sitting there popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Big Ready, Chaz watching from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we paying for the meal, so give us another check, please.
It's almost in there.
Almost in there, man. Almost. We almost had it.
I felt I came in too early though.
That's what she said.
Hey you.
All right, y'all. We're gonna do another. Thank y'all for watching in the live stream. Thank y'all for watching the live stream. This is Lacktoast ENT. So if you want to interact with us over here, please go into Lacktoast ENT to live stream. Let's talk with us. You know, be a part of the conversation.
Hey man, the live y'all can hang out. The rest of you will see you next week. Good day. Oh, there. Yeah.
So we're gonna do another episode, y'all.
Wait, it stopped a long time ago. Did it?
Oh boy.
Oh shit. No. Back.
You said a long time ago?
Well, I don't know. I didn't press this to stop
Oh
it.
boy.
So who knew when it stopped?
What you in shock for, Tools?
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, I had this one was 97 minutes. So there ain't no way we're going 97 minutes.
Oh, we definitely been 97 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's pretty good then. Then we caught most of the show.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all right. We'll just have an abrupt end.
Right.
That's not terrible. All right, then I can upload. Where's my laptop?
Where's your card?
Y'all stay right there.
Where's your card? This one has 96 minutes.
Well, do you want to just download this real quick and then you switch cards? Let me put this card back in.
This card here has 96 minutes.
Okay.
So it's an hour
and a half. Black ripping your turn, Chaz. That's all I got, guys. I am not a rapper. Remember easy?
I worked out today, man. I feel great. My knees feel great, yo.
What'd you do? What was your workout?
Man, yo, I did this little knee exercising.
Okay.
Somebody said lack rapping. Your turn, Chaz.
I don't do such things. Okay, yeah, some of these are delete. Oh, what am I about to see in here?
I could have 100% deleted the clip that she said delete. Let's go for the last one. Hour and 8 minutes. Damn, we was talking for a long ass time, bro. Damn.
An hour 8?
Damn.
That ain't bad.
Damn. Yeah, thank you, Moyo, for the good knee game.
I'll delete this other thing. We got a few of these at a few couple false starts. What that card at, dude? Sorry,
it's possible, but it won't be perfect signs. Yeah. Hulu staggers buffs. Yep. Thank you, Twills. I don't want any ads.
Yeah. Nobody does. You know what I want? My goddamn money I'm owed. That's what I want. Spoiled too. Netflix spoiled everybody.
Yeah, man, because because somebody did this whole little thing of like, you ever wonder why Netflix never buffs? Is because they do this thing when you press play, the entire footage is being downloaded immediately to your username.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it's downloaded, you can fast forward, rewind back and forth. So it's like it's there versus other platforms are streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a Wi-Fi. Y'all look good.
Super crispy, yo.
Ooh.
We back. I've been having the blurry edits. All right, so this one's a deleter. Move through trash. You got clients, you're gonna hang out with the babies.
No, I have a client coming in at 4. Coming in at 4 to do some headshots.
That's 12 thing. All right. So do you want to record the other one while we do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You downloading now?
Yeah.
You sure you downloading it?
Yeah. Importing media.
Oh, you importing it right to fire. Ooh, you are playing with fire.
Well, I can't do anything about it here.
No, you got to download to your desktop. As soon as you untake it out, it don't have a source of where it's going to come from.
Okay.
You know.
Mm-hmm. So just do both together.
Chaz giggle. Someone's a fan of your giggle.
My giggle, I'm not giggling.
Kanye.
I had to get this trick from you, all right? Letting it play.
You see, you gotta get that.
Letting the music play while
yeah, so it don't go out.
Yeah, I'll find where's my sorry, y'all. I'll find a playlist that just keeps on going. All right. Oh, let me change real quick.
I thought that shit dropped. Did y'all talk about the Tag Up Team show?
Yeah, you missed that.
Yeah, we did. We did. Who was that? JSTV? Why? You're an adult. Why do y'all still have code names? It's not even no vowels. JST. Is it J Street? J Street V?
Oh, that's some girl.
Oh.
She was at the show. She was at the show.
Damn, now I feel uncomfortable.
You should.
What's her name?
Well,
it's Just V. But she could have used the U. Put the U in there.
Just V has the U. But she was at the show. She was the one being like, Lackaroni and Chaz.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Love you.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Bandersnatch. We're gonna switch sides. We're gonna switch sides. Putting Chaz's phone over here. Bandersnatch. What does that mean, yo? Is it from that Netflix show? I think it's called Bandersnatch, right? Let me see. Bandersnatch.
Black Mirror, Bandersnatch is a 2018 movie directed by David Slade, starring Will Poulter, Fionn Whitehead, and Craig Parkinson.
Yep. Nah, man. Wow, wait. Is Bandersnatch from Alice in Wonderland? Let me look it up. Bandersnatch, Alice in Wonderland.
According to Wikipedia, in the 2010 film Alice in Wonderland, the Bandersnatch appears as a large white beast somewhat resembling a mix of bulldog, snow leopard, and bear with long fur, black spots, a long tail, and multiple rows of sharp teeth.
All right. I'm learning a lot right now. I'm learning a lot. And this is the username you decided to choose. That's what Bandersnatch look like, y'all. Chaz, you know what a Bandersnatch is?
Oh, I did not. Is it a thing?
Yeah. One of the subscribers, her name is Bandersnatch, and I thought it was from it's from the Netflix show Bandersnatch.
Oh, there's a show called Bandersnatch.
I thought it is a Netflix show called Bandersnatch. She just told me that it was about something from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
The books, not the movie.
Oh. So you can't just leave out.
Yeah. Trying to give me some Bandersnatch.
Ew. All right, make this thing. I might air this one first. I don't know. Anyways, Clow. Nope. Kaboom. And Cacao. There you go.
What I say hit 96 minutes. Okay. It says 96 minutes on it, just FYI.
Oh, okay.
So what's 96 minutes plus 148? So
230.
So we got enough from here, dude. I mean,
yeah. I don't
so
know.
230.
Well, they say 2:30, right?
No.
It'll
If
go up.
the card has 90, let's see if you got some math people. If the card has 96 minutes left, and we've been live for 1 hour and 48 minutes, adding 96 minutes on top of that, when should we stop recording on this card?
2:30.
2:30. All right.
All right.
No, it's an hour, right? So that'd be 2:48.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're adding an extra.
Oh, well, yeah. Well,
so it'd be 3:15, right?
Sure. Sounds about right to me.
Yeah. Let's say 3:10.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say that.
Wow.
Once you get mad, my nose bleeds. Immediately, I'm just like,
you gotta break it down in sections, yo.
I can't do math at all.
Believe it or not, man, math was my favorite subject.
Really?
Because it was so absolute.
Oh, okay. You're one of those people.
Yeah, I like that. It was like you can't.
It's not so absolute. You know why? Because you ever see those stupid ass this parentheses, comma, semicolon, and which one goes first, and nobody knows. Right. Nobody knows.
You can't fake it though.
What do you mean? Nobody knows what it is. It's confusing.
There's only one answer. When it comes to writing a story, you can say it many words.
But there's different ways to get the answer.
Right. But I'm saying there's one answer though.
Stupid.
But there's several different ways to use English. Dion likes the hat. The hat is now admired by Dion. Right? Same subject, but I said it differently.
Okay.
Right?
Math is stupid.
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
And if you like math, you're stupid too.
Oh, we are talking not in the mic.
I am.
Oh,
good.
boy.
I can edit all that out anyways.
Oh, boy. Oh,
people love math. That makes no sense to me.
Man, math is absolute.
How is it easier than reading or talking? There's no rules in storytelling. You know?
There is. So if I give you a word problem, you think you can answer it?
Is there math involved?
No. It's just a tongue twister.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Oh, you made a tongue twister?
Yeah.
That's it. That's different. A tongue twister is
not tongue twister, as in like
a riddle.
Riddle, but it's not a riddle. Okay. It's more. It's a play on words.
It's punny.
Huh?
It's a pun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's it's like if Jackson met Mel at the clinic, and then Mel had it's like one of those things.
Okay.
No?
I don't know. I just give it to me. And see what you're talking about.
So as I look for you can talk to the people.
I don't know what Dion's talking about, guys.
Damn.
I don't know. I'm not stupid, and I heard all of that. Math is amazing. Hush, Chaz. Math is not amazing. Math got hard to me when they did double-digit division. That's when I was 4th grade, 5th grade. I was like, wow, I'm tapping out here. Also, I have calculators when I need math. Also, I have YouTube. What I need to know math for? For what? For what? I can learn calculus. I've never used calculus. What do you use calculus for?
I mean, I'm certain if you was in that
that field, right?
Yeah.
I don't need
so
that.
You give people just a little. You just.
You know what you do every day? Talk, read, and write every single day.
But we didn't know where the world was going, so you got to kind of give people the options of like being prepared for stuff. I
don't do math every day.
Right.
But you know what I do every day?
What you do?
Read, write, talk.
But you also sharpening your brain when it comes to, hey man, you gave me $57. Why is my check $130?
Sure, I'm all about adding and subtracting.
Right.
Once you get to double the division, I'm like, this is all I need to know. I give you percentages.
That's why you hired an accountant.
Come here, nerd.
Ready for it?
Yep.
Here we go. The rapper Reason has a conflict.
Okay.
It's the wrong draft.
Okay. I was like, I like the rapper Reason. It's funny. I mean, he's good. He's funny. It's a good time.
There it is.
Okay. The rapper Reason.
The rapper Reason has a conflicting problem. Problem had promised Logic a chance to meet Chance the Rapper with the rapper Reason.
Okay.
Chance the Rapper agreed, but here's the problem. Chance doesn't want Logic there, but didn't give Problem a reason. It's always been Logic and Reason, and Problem took Chance with Logic. Reason would have taken a chance, but Chance was being unreasonable.
Okay.
Who are the three that hung out?
Logic, chance, and problem.
Did you follow it?
Yeah, I just answered it correctly.
You sure?
Yeah,
100%. I wasn't listening to myself, and I don't remember what the answer was.
You don't know your own answer to your own riddle?
I wrote this literally a year ago. 526.
How do you not know the answer? You didn't write down the answer somewhere?
Oh, it's chance or reason.
Hmm?
It's chance or reason.
The answer's chance and reason?
Yep.
You said the three.
Let me say it again. I said 3.
Man, this guy. This story isn't math. Definitely isn't math. But he didn't say it was math.
I didn't say it was math.
Said it was a word problem.
Yeah.
One of those. If somebody has 8 kids, who was the firstborn? Or whatever, you know those.
Yeah. What is that considered?
I guess it would be a riddle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a riddle? I think that's a riddle. The fact that you wrote down one is great.
Yeah, well, I had to do it for a show.
Nah, so you use like chance, reason. It's very clever.
Yeah, it's a good wordplay. I should have added. There's one dude that died.
Died?
He died recently. He has another name that's like that.
Oh.
It's not problem, chance, logic, and
Juice.
Trouble.
Oh.
Isn't my name Trouble?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. You need the intro?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What is this water about, man?
Beatbox and they also spit. We need to have this thing memorized.
When will I have it memorized?
Yeah.
Maybe if I hear myself versus reading it.
What if I do the beat first and then you come in? Does that make sense?
Do it.
If I did after the check, please, and I just wanted to, and then
sure. That might work.
Want to try that?
Sure.
Let's try it. Thank you all.
You blaming that on the
what is it?
It's the air conditioning.
Why is it doing that?
It's sick. My air conditioner has asthma.
It sounds like an alien invasion coming in here.
Air conditioner has asthma.
Thank you all for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some other?
That's what I was saying. I said, well, I do it first, and then you come in.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Oh,
yes, please.
No, I meant the beat first, and then you come in on top of me on the beat already.
Sure. So since they check, please, then the beat.
Then
first.
I'll do the beat,
okay.
and then
all right.
Because that way, I was like, you can find me easier than I can find you.
Yeah. But you got to stop when I say yes, please.
I gotta. And then go back in.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right. That's gonna be a challenge. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream.
It was going good.
That was it.
I fucked it up.
Why are you messing up?
I don't know.
That was it. That was the sound bite.
It was it. I needed the water. Though.
Damn it.
I needed the water. I felt it drying up. I was like, I ain't got no spit.
Yo, that was it.
You can't be dry-throated.
It's just
trying to beatbox.
It's only 6 bars.
I couldn't get through it.
Yeah, that was it. I was like, okay, that's what you're doing, Chaz. Okay, I'm in there. I'm in there.
Never gonna get it back.
No! Because you started the beat off.
It was fine. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get the sound bite, man. Oh boy.
You need all that juice.
It's a good time right there.
Thank you for watching a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. Yo, do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows on Wesley. We're sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Big Ready, Chaz Rogers from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we pay.
I thought it was a check, please. I thought that was it. I thought we were done. You just see me, I had the hand up and everything. Damn it! I just want a good soundbite. I thought we were done.
Read the lyrics with me, nigga.
My bad, man. I was like, you still rapping? I had the finger up.
I just want a good soundbite.
Nigga, I was like, yeah.
Damn it, yo.
I was waiting for it.
No.
By the time you said Chaz Rogers from Lansing, I was like, oh, I'm about to get this last one.
I'm
in,
Lactoast.
Man. My bad, man.
Come on, man.
It was pretty good, though.
Yeah. We was there.
Thank you for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Man, check, please. Yo. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key. The live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. We sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Big Ready. Chaz Rogers from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we paying for the meal, so give us another check, please.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah. Takes a lot. You want bars? What up, y'all?
I got no saliva, bro. Yeah. Yo, this is like, you gotta watch this.
Can you do this?
You gotta watch this.
Can you do this?
What is this? What's that called? Like ham boning. Isn't that called like ham boning?
No.
I didn't even feel excited afterwards. I was like, oh, this thing gotta be finished. At first one, I was like, damn it!
Yeah. Almost had it, man. Cause
a piece of hard ginger candy will help.
Oh,
is that a thing? I'm almost out of water just from beatboxing.
That's so funny.
These episodes.
You know what I noticed is you're breaking down the. I was like, I shouldn't do it right there, but I can keep going.
Wherever each part.
The second time you do the, like you doing that on, that should have been the ending of a stanza.
Okay. So just don't do it in the middle. Just come back in the end.
I know it's hard to break down. But like if my first bar and second bar comes, you do it on my third bar. Versus like it should have been the punchline. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I can keep going, but
I know you can talk in bars. So I know that from music. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Well, when
you say stanza, I'm just like, you mean just the two, or just each four
the
beats a stanza.
The rhyme. So if it's sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. When we get done, that's a stanza.
Okay, I got it.
Right. So when you usually do the breakdown, the first part, I'm like, well, so, like you be doing like 1, 3, 1.
That's the beat, man. Right.
We're still in there though.
You think Pharrell apologized?
You know what beat that don't make no sense, but it's probably our hip hop royalty.
What tennis is that? What's the beat is that?
Grinding.
You know what I say in the line.
You can't even figure out the what
things just come out of things just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's like okay. There's a beat I hate, but it has a dope bars. It's like it's a battle. I don't think it's a battle, but it's like LL Cool J. I remember he ends it, but I hate that beat. I'm trying to remember what. It was like 3 or 4 cats on there.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
I hate that beat, bro.
DMX. And,
yes, that beat is awful to me. Yep.
And then Cannabis is on there. Him and Cannabis is beating each other, right?
Yeah. And then LL eats him up in the end.
Yeah, I think it's.
I can't stand that beat. I go like, this is awful. Why'd y'all pick this beat? There's some beats in there you're just gonna like, these bars are fire, dog. But these big as.
I think it might be LL Cool J song.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ain't about to not like Evan.
That beat, I'm like,
yeah.
That's my face the whole time.
Yeah.
Are you watching?
There's a lot of beats that are trash, and I was like, I don't even know how y'all would have. I don't know how I would have rapped onto it, but it's like, I like how y'all did that. I like how y'all flipped that, and now it's a hit. A song that I absolutely hate. You could cancel me all you want. Is it didn't feel like his style. I feel like he was catering to the radio. DMX. Was it Party Up?
Oh, Party Up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. It just sounds like, dude, what?
I felt like it was very timely for the era, though. It was
because he had very like dark music, but that was just like a radio song. Woo! And everything he said, everything in that song, it was just
nothing party about it. It was all very horrible gangster stuff. It was all very awful, bro. It was all very. I remember what you say. He was like, "So you about to be a mister? You know what's gonna find you some old mad fish." It's like none of this sounds like party music. I think they just called it Party Up.
Yeah.
Woo! I don't think he called it Party Up at all.
Like it was like for him to be a lyrical monster. The chorus was so cheesy. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Yeah. I bet you was under something else really dark, and Swiss Beats was like,
nah, this gonna be a
radio
hit,
man.
Yeah.
You need radio hits, and he kept it as far as that goes. And then we just talk about oh man, what's this? Oh, lady, shut your mouth. You get your gun down too. What was this line? I gotta find a lyric.
I know he had said something about you remind me of a strip club because every time I come around, what?
Like, who you think you're talking to? I'm not him. All right, Simpson, watch what you do. Are you gonna find yourself somewhere else?
Buried you next to someone else.
We all thought you loved you. What? We all thought you loved you. Miss you. Damn. Remember, staring the truth that it staring at the ceiling
Roof of the church. Preacher saying the truth in there.
All very gangster stuff, bro. It was all very, very much dying, diabolical.
I hate it. He said, "You remind me of a strip club because every time I come around you, I just gotta get my dick sucked." What strip club is this, yo?
Even from the first verse, the first line, he's in like, what? All I got to bring. Oh yeah, if I got to bring it to you, cows, it's gonna be quick. Are your men's up in the jail before? Suck my dick. First 2 bars out the gate. Out the gate.
That dude was high on everything, boy.
Man, dog.
You want some more takes, DMX?
My man said, all your men's up in the jail before. All of them.
All of them.
Suck.
What does that mean? Break it down for me.
We were talking about, I think that's his jail culture about him making these niggas his bitches and shit, right? If I got to bring you cowards in, it's gonna be quick. Are your men's up in the jail before? All them cats you got, they was all in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that true?
Right. That's the go-to.
Yeah, they got the gun click 911 shit. All of some dumb shit. Ain't that some shit? Y'all niggas remind me of a strip club. Every time I come around, once again, y'all niggas remind me of a strip club. DMX definitely was smashing.
He wants some head.
Mystical had a line before. It was like, well, I'll make the hardest rapper brush my teeth with this dick. It's like, you could have said a gang of other stuff, bro.
Right.
Why is that the thing? It's like, you want to make this nigga your bitch? Yeah, give you head. Yeah, nigga. Now you know what's
up.
Well,
SMD is tough in New York.
SMD.
That's like shut the F up.
Yeah. Most places are gonna be like if somebody says that, I'm not gonna be like, hey bro, don't threaten me.
Yeah.
All right? Because I do it. Ain't nothing.
But the thing is that disrespectful? It's equivalent to kiss my ass, right? So
it's probably worse than that.
But
saying it to another man, you're gonna be like, yo. You know what I mean?
Right.
But kiss my ass is probably like, who the fuck you think you talking to like that?
So when you say it, like, what do they want in return? Oh, he said what?
You see them 2 dudes on dates later? No, man. We started off beefing and then, one thing led to another.
He gave me consent. So I just
You've been living together ever since, bro. Yeah, love you, man. We all thought you loved yourself.
Yeah, SMD is fighting words in New York.
None about this is party, bro. Off the chain, I leave them niggas soft in the brain because niggas still want the fame of the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be fucking with me, and you ain't strong enough. I love that line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this one. So whatever you said, you puffing on, think you got Superman, got the kryptonite, stacking my dick in the mic. Another one.
A lot of dick lines. A lot of dick lines in here.
Of course, the classic. You whack, you twist it. Your girl's like, woo! That is the version.
You whack, you twist it. Your girl's like, woo!
Mad funny, yo.
I do have a question.
I never let it go. I love it.
I do have. You got any more?
Just looking at these, like, I don't think I heard the song in a long time.
Yeah, it's silly, dude. It's mad corny.
They don't belong to them. What is wrong with them? That's great.
That whole song is mad corny to me, dude.
I bring down the verses aren't corny though.
Come on.
I bring down rain, so have you curse their head. No more talking. Put them in the dirt instead. You keep walking. You keep wailing unless at least you try to end up red. Because if I end up fed, y'all end up dead. Because you a soft type. Remember that? Remember the editor? You soft type. Fake up north type. I never got that. What's the fake up north type? That's got to be a New York thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is a fake up north?
New York. You're from up north.
Just like a northern New Yorker?
Mm-hmm.
Puss like a soft white nigga. Dang, dog. Racism.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Up north is where all the jails are.
Oh, okay. So is that it? Okay.
Upstate County Bumpkin.
Okay. So you can be
Country
okay.
Bumpkin.
So anything up north is just bad.
Mm-hmm.
What city are we talking about? What's upstate? What's like upstate, up north New York? Like what's the?
This is very specific too.
Swiss Beats got y'all bouncing again. That's when he had to come in. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
and then at the end of it, remember it was the machine gun. It was motherfucker.
Yeah, and goes off. So one of my favorite songs, my all-time favorite songs of DMX is "How's It Going Down."
Okay.
All right. Because I love the storytelling of it.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since I heard it, I've never understood what these numbers meant. Right.
Okay.
I'm politicking with this chicken, wondering if I was creeper.
If I was what?
If I'm a creeper.
Okay.
Little hood rat bitch from 25th, named Tamika.
Okay.
Coming through like I do, you know, get in my bar. Knew she was a thug because when I met her, she had a scarf on.
Okay.
Here's the numbers. 54'11", size 7 with girls. 54'11", size 7 in girls. Baby face. Looked like she was 11 in curves. Girlfriend, what? Remember me from way back? Same cat, wave cat. I mean, TNT used to wave back. So, I love the whole storytelling, but I never understood what 54'11" was.
54'11".
54'11", size 7 in girls.
54'11" is high top Reebok. Size 7 in girls. That makes a ton of sense then.
54'11"? Look this up. Okay, I think she is from New York. Let me see, 54'11".
Size 7 in girls will make a ton of sense then.
Ooh. Oh, but why is it 54'11"? What does that mean?
Because that used to be $49.99 plus tax.
Oh, that's how much it costs? Oh, that's crazy. Come on, DMX. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's the 54'11"? That's crazy.
So because they came out to 54'11", like every girl had them. Wow. Thanks to the rapper
Redman and DMX dropping references to 54'11" in the lyrics. The freestyle second name ascended from the streets. That's crazy.
Wow.
Thank you, Kenna.
I'd have never ever put that together.
The price.
Never ever would have put that together. Never would have known. And I listen to a lot of DMX and Redman. Just bars. I don't know.
Yeah. 54'11", size 7 in girls.
It makes a ton of sense. You put it together now, you're like, yo, what's the meme from the dude from the wire?
I love this woman figuring that out for me. Wow. I could have easily Googled it.
That's not very smart.
I love that. I love that. Now DMX.
That's a hard bar now.
That's a hard bar. I was like, is that her measurements? I'm like 54'11".
I was like, yeah, what's that?
Kind of weird.
Wow.
Nice, Kenna.
Because that's not the same in every state because the tax is different.
That
54'11" ain't gonna be the same in
very
Michigan.
New York, boy.
What's the tax in New York? Oh well, it's probably changed since then. It was 6% in Michigan. I'm about to see what 54'11" is.
Well, this is also 98.
Right. So I'm saying it's probably different.
Inflation and whoop that ass.
It'd have been 53.23 in Michigan. 53.23. Size. Well, I don't know what Roger did.
Probably 9% now.
Probably 9%.
Yeah,
That's what it is
but
here.
that's crazy. Good job, DMX.
You don't know the lingo. No, for sure don't know the lingo. Because when I listen to Redman or like, you know, a lot of New York cats, I just gotta guess, but like, I'm sure this will make sense to me one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's what? 86759 now, New York? 8675 is crazy. 309.
Gina's one of my favorite people in the world. Man.
Hey.
She came in, and it'd be funny she just leave out. Because she wasn't here earlier. She just leave out like, I'm
gotcha. Are you still in New York? Always gonna be funny to me. If y'all just see what I did, if you know, you know.
Yeah. I definitely need to.
Hashtag fat wife.
Yeah, she's my fat wife, yo.
What does that mean?
We always bond on the foods I be posting in my DMs.
You gotta stop, bro. It's a problem. There was one on there I didn't comment on. I was like, yo, because they don't be here.
Yeah.
That's what upsets me is that you post them, they're not even in California.
Well, it's porn.
Come on, man.
I just watch it like this.
Most porn is done in California.
But I watch it. I don't engage onto it. You gotta know how to control yourself.
But you be like, you're out in the masses, bro. It's like DMing me porn. I'm like, yo, I gotta explain this to my family, dog. You know what I mean? She's like, oh, my daughter has my access to my phone, and now she's seeing this pervertedness.
Is food an arousal for you?
Only if I haven't had it. It's gotta be forbidden.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks good together.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Because like when I go to cities, what I love about traveling is like, because like I'm going to Sacramento next week, right? I'm not excited.
Right.
I don't know what Sacramento's known for. But when I was in San Francisco, I was Chinese fooding up.
Yeah.
And then when I was in San Diego, we're gonna get some burritos. I'm gonna get this Mexican food.
Yeah, man.
And in certain cities, of course, you know, you be like, I need to go hit these and these. But then that's when I go like, I had to go look at Food Network and be like, it was triple D's, drivers dives down in Sacramento. Like, where should I go here? Food is definitely a part of the.
There's this one I have in my stories right now, and it was a pan of cornbread.
Oh, I saw that, and that's the one I was like, hey yo, it was so sensual, bro.
They massaged that butter on the top.
Nigga, I saw the brown mass that tastes like cornbread, and he put the greens and the yams and the mac and cheese in there. All I heard was Usher's. Exactly. I said, yo, that is exactly what I heard.
Anytime you slow down any food.
And I wanted to stick my dick in there. I ain't even gonna lie, yo. I was like, oh, yo.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Yo, what's her
Yeah.
name?
Yeah. Anytime I see some sort of meat and it actually falls off the bone,
I need to probably go back and find that.
And save it for yourself.
If I can put it in this clip, it's fine. Let's see where it at.
Man, let me tell y'all.
Look at this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh no! They wrote that mud like it was an ass.
Send to me. Can I send it to myself?
Yeah.
The music they put on it. So funny.
What's your name? Cup? What?
That is funny.
What's your name? CUP. Dion? What are you talking about, bro?
All right. Ain't nothing better than catching the meaning of a bar that goes top 2 years later. Yeah. Lupe Fiasco used to do me that. He had this one bar when he said, she got the I can't remember. She got the hood over her head. Something like that. Oh, I'm never gonna remember this line now. Damn, I remember I had to look it up and I was like, yo, I didn't know what that meant. I don't know. When somebody has to make you look up something just to understand, you be like, dog, bar. Yeah. Wu-Tang, I'm still confused on a lot of Wu-Tang stuff.
Right.
Raekwon, I'd be like, okay, all right. I didn't know what Fishko was for the longest.
Right. I don't know what it is.
I was just like, I think this is a scale they use to weigh drugs, correct? Somebody? Like I had to really put stuff together. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? And then it's a lot of course, is New York talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's a Wu-Tang rapping code for sure. For sure. I've never got turned on cooking. Turned on cooking, no, but
Who said
turned
this?
on. That is it. But turned on by watching somebody else cook. I'm like, ooh. Oh, yeah. But yeah, yo, like New York rap, man, it's a whole nother language. You be like, what is going on here? I don't hear anybody that, and maybe I don't listen to a whole nother New York cats anymore. I don't know if it's the same though. I don't know who's the dude who played in is Joey Badass from New York?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Dave East, who are both actually on Wu-Tang, which is interesting. I don't know if I heard either one of them and I go like, oh, I got to decipher this. I feel like everything is just, it's not so much, like everything is super
pretty straightforward.
Either straightforward is like super commercial now, you know what I mean? Unless it's like some, like I didn't know what scissor was for the longest. Scissor. Sipping on some scissor. That's not New York, but for the longest, I was just like, nah, it's just like, dude likes to drink maple syrup. I don't know. We never, it took us years. I had no idea what that was. I didn't see it until Lil Wayne did an interview about it. And I was like, oh, only Griselda. Okay, Griselda, they rapping code, all three of them. I think they broke them and got back together, didn't they? Something like that. They're back together. So Little Brother was back together. They did an album together. Anybody? You ever hear Little Brother?
Yeah, I have heard them, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great group. Mm-hmm. Now they broke them and got back together.
Do you know their names? Individually?
Ninth Wonder, T-Hugs? Right?
I never listened to any of the albums.
And then Fonte, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got Fonte.
Yeah.
I think it was somebody else. Yeah, something like that.
I love those rhymes that has those ooh.
Blue something. No? Somebody else?
Blue?
Fonte Blue.
Of course she comes in here with that. She loves little.
Oh, yeah.
She loves Little Brother.
Carolina, right? That makes sense. 12's people.
Do you know any white people from North Carolina? Exactly.
They're out there though. The majority.
They're out there. But here's the thing though.
Big pool. There you go.
It's only 30%. Well, I think that it's like 13% black people in North Carolina.
13%.
Rest of them is white folks.
But also all black people be in one city. Right? Most times people like 13% all right here.
Yeah.
I think Mississippi had the most. It's like 60%. Was that?
No, we're never over 50%.
Not in Mississippi.
We looked at them yesterday. The highest is it might have been Mississippi, and it was like 33%. Yeah, white people were dominating.
Well, for sure.
Big Pooh and Fonte.
We don't have enough raw sex. I'm guilty also because but of having only one kid.
That's your fault.
Yeah. Because they do the thing where they're talking about, you know, they hoialize us, right? Mm-hmm. Like if black people have kids and it's like, oh, she a hoe, she has all these other things. Mm-hmm. You know about the breaking up families. This is why that whole debate about like black people and abortion, like abortion being the worst thing for us, but it's also a lot to take care of kids. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, it's a ton of work to take care of one child. Yeah. So to have multiple kids is more than I ever want to do. Birth control's come a long way, and I'm like, man, it ain't worth having a ton of kids to repopulate. Yeah. It's like outnumber white people. Yeah, I go like it's a lot. It's a lot, man. So
is the man wrong if he's like, listen, sweetheart, I am not going to take care of this child. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to give you some good peen and sperm. Raise this child right. Is he wrong for that? When she agrees,
it's not gonna matter. Is she gonna take him to court or not?
It's like,
I mean, because nothing he can do is take him to court.
She's like, hey, I like you. I like you as well. Mm-hmm. Just know you're not going to get my name. Sure. We're going to go to the hotel. I'm going to pay with cash.
I don't think it even matters. Even if you sign a contract that you'll never take care of this kid, I don't think it matters. I think unless you do one of those like legal adoptions, this is just weird. It sounds like an alien invasion coming in. He is dead wrong.
But if she agrees,
he's not wrong to say all. He's allowed to have his own stuff and be like, "This is what's going on." But if eventually she says, "Hey, I need you to help pay for this kid. They're expensive."
Listen, sweetheart, I love children. Mm-hmm. I want my legacy to live on. Right. Mm-hmm. You ain't gotta take my last name. Okay. I want my DNA to be across the United States.
Okay, just so you know.
I promise you, I'm gonna give you the best peen you've ever had in your life.
On this side of the Mississippi.
On this side of the Mississippi.
And then she goes, okay, well, here's a court summons.
Nope.
You're not gonna
We were
go?
not having sex.
Well, then, after if that kid already comes and you get a court summons, you can like I have this contract right here, and they're gonna be like, yeah, money goes to the woman, but the contract, we don't care.
What if
it doesn't even have a notary?
Oh, this is a question for the ladies. If a guy was like, there's only two types of peen I can give you.
Mm-hmm.
The best peen ever, where you come orgasm uncontrollably, but you have to get pregnant, or the quickest, weakest trash sex. Why is that muscle playing?
Well, because it's still.
You can press mute. She said peace.
I didn't think about it.
He's like, listen, I can drop the $40 for your abortion. Or the
40. Discount abortion.
No. I mean, more than after pill.
Dion got the hookup, ladies.
More than after pill.
$40.
Yeah, that's the contract. Let me let you so. I'm gonna let you know something. You don't want to get pregnant? I'm gonna give you the quickest, trashiest peen ever.
I don't like the ladies that just like you out. You can't be out. You got to make a choice.
Yeah.
Which one are you taking? You taking the super? My heart's gonna stop, right? Or are you taking that? Okay, I was
It said my heart stopped.
Okay, well.
That thing is my thing plugged up?
What thing?
It's my battery.
Oh, I think so.
I may be willing to risk it all. Why do people always want to alternate the scenarios, man? If I'm given an A or B scenario,
flip the switch.
Turn the switch on. If I give y'all an A and B scenario, I hate when people be like, or C.
You know what's funny? I'm always like this. We do this on bad issues a lot. I go, answer the question first. Because sometimes you need more information. Right. That's fine. If I need more information, I'm like, well, what about this? Is this not? Nah. So then if you answer the question, after that, you're more than allowed to make up your own scenario. Yeah. For sure. You answer the damn question. Yeah. These are the scenarios. There's two options. Yeah. There's two options here. Yeah. If you have questions, ask the question. Sure. There's two options, guys. Stop not answering. It's not real. Right. It's not going to happen to you.
What is your 3 biggest pleasures?
In my life right now?
I love this. Not like an accessory, like food, sex. Like, no, that's not your top 3.
I'm thinking. I don't know. You go first. I don't know.
Come think like if I got all 3 at the same time. Like, what would my body do? Like, if I was like, I don't drink or smoke. But I'm saying if I did drink, just imagine being drunk and being fed and getting sex at the same time, like getting high.
Like, so you're saying like if I had cheesecake, right? If I had a woman made of cheesecake who I could eat and regenerate while I could smash, while I was watching anime,
yes,
that's a good time.
That was a good time.
That's a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be like, that's just tears.
There's a
Is it better than this? It doesn't get better than this.
A couple times, both scenarios, having sex and eating food. I'm like, I love everybody involved. Sex makes you say some things that you aren't supposed to be saying, like out in public.
Well, you have to learn to not say those things.
You said something like, "Give me your goddamn account number. Give me your mortgage."
It's the best time to ask men for anything.
Yeah.
I want to go to Aruba. Oh, yeah. Just to grab your phone and buy tickets while you're riding them. You can do this in Aruba, right?
Here's my credit card. Sign me up.
Smashing while making the cheese and watching anime. While making the cheese.
Cheesecake.
Eating cheesecake. If my girl is made of cheesecake as a scenario, I would love that. If that's possible, and she every time you bite her, she just goes, "Ooh, my spot." She regenerates, and she would hate it. I'd be busting so quick.
Yeah.
And I'd just be licking her back afterwards. Watching anime, spooning her, just
yeah,
man.
What do you say?
What do you mean? Time to go. So long, dude. Ain't worth it, especially if you ain't taking care of the kid. That's not the choices, Mo, yo.
Man, yo.
You got it. The other option is taking the weak D. There's no leaving.
Right.
Made of cheesecake, absolutely. Front made of cheesecake. She be thick. Made of cheesecake. It wouldn't matter how she looks. She could look like fucking Slimer if she's made of cheesecake. I care. Think I care? Job of the hood. Hey, I'm talking about my girl. Made of cheesecake. Mm-hmm. Bring your sloppy ass home.
When last you got a massage?
A long time.
Yeah, like a professional one, not like your girl.
That's never happened.
Really?
No.
You ain't never gave a massage before?
No.
Damn.
I know.
Now you like a
week. Where's she at in here? She in here? Trash. I used to get them when I loaded luggage. I would get one every week.
Man, yo, Shanna like Hannah's up in here, yo.
You back?
Yo,
where'd you say?
Right there.
Shanna like
Hannah's up in here, yo.
What's happening? Where you? How's the baby?
You got a baby, yo. Mama Shanna like.
You got married too?
What?
What's happening? How you doing? It's been eons.
Yeah.
How are you?
At least a year and a half.
Come on, man. How the
That's
baby? How old is this thing now, boy? Mm-hmm. Your little boy? Wow. What's happening? You sound like Hannah.
You just answering questions. Boy? She ain't said nothing about no boy.
I know, I'm just saying, is it a boy? Was he walking now?
Oh, man. He's in college?
Jeremiah?
Jeremiah. Oh, well, he likes vegetables? Oh, that's crazy.
Doing all mama stuff. Forgetting I'm a real person here. Yeah, man. Hey, man. It's only been 4 months. Baby was holding her hostage. Babies hold you hostage. That is a fact. Especially moms. Dads be like, gotta go to work.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Especially though. That's great, y'all. Happy for you.
I'll tell you this though. Shannon like Hannah was my first DM person I met online where we would exchange our step.
Counts. Oh, okay.
Like she like.
Did you win?
It wasn't a win thing. It was kind of like, holding each other accountable. Make sure you get your 10,000 a day.
Did you get your 10,000 a day?
Yeah. Well, talking to her.
Yeah. When she got pregnant, she was like, help.
No.
Help. Like, no one to hold me.
I blame her for getting away. Yeah, she early, man. Hey, Dion, I did 8,000 steps. Let's do it.
Oh, man, nice.
Early in the season, yo.
I can't tell you the last time I walked 10,000 steps. I hate walking.
What is your go-to hike workout?
Lifting weights.
Yeah. What's your preference? Bench press?
Oh, yeah, bench, curls. Gotta do squats, gotta do legs. A lot of stretching now. That's my life now.
Man, I gotta do stretching, yo.
I do about 20 minutes of stretching before, middle, and after. I just let me go get this in. So then you do some core stuff. So when I'm stretching, I'll do my push-ups, I'll do my sit-ups, I'll do my leg raises, and I do my what's the thing if you're laying on your forearms, planks.
Yep, plank.
I'll do all those in my 20 minutes, and then I'll probably go lift. I'll probably either go do arms. I'll go do biceps, tries. Bicep, tries, back and chest are my main things, and then everything else is losing weight. I just do squats for my left leg maintenance because I broke it years ago. I'm trying to rehab it. Otherwise, I wouldn't really do squats. My thighs don't be out like that. You know what I'm saying?
I complimented Chaz yesterday for losing weight.
I appreciate that, man.
I definitely see the difference.
I appreciate it. I started seeing my face again, like, hey, you are. Hey, you are, buddy. I remember I always say this, man, in Hook, right? The movie Hook, the kid was like, Peter Pan, but he was such a figure out that he was Peter Pan. And the kid was like, there you are, Peter. He's like rubbing his face. Every time I lose weight, I go, there you are, Chaz. I see you.
That was creepy.
I appreciate it.
The only time I really lose weight.
I really want to talk to you about something, but we can't do it.
You can't do it?
No.
Okay.
But remind me after.
Sure. What is it about?
Someone we saw yesterday.
Okay. Okay, got it. So the way I really lose weight is when I'm in a workout group, and now it's like a thing versus doing it with other people. I mean, versus doing it myself. So I'm gonna get up there, do 10 sets of 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some,
Well, I had to. I was like, if you're really gonna lose weight, you gotta take it. So my whole world is now so now instead of going to the office, I go work. Like I'll go to the parking lot at the gym, right? There.
What?
I'll go park at the gym.
Okay.
And I'll either go in first, or usually I'll try to get some work done first. But I'll go park at the gym, and I'll do my writing or my editing in there. Right. Then I go into the gym for whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then I go back to the car, finish until my battery dies. Then I go back into the gym and do whatever. Maybe I'll do like my lazy ass walk. I don't run because of my joints and shit in my back, but I'll do or I'll box, right? So I'll either do my cardio or the boxing, or I'll just walk on the treadmill and then I leave. But I had to make my day based around actually going
to the gym.
Right, because before, like, that's why it sucks, like, when you go do, like, because I realized, like, when I gained all this weight back, I was writing full time at the studio. We talked about that. Yep. And it's like, but before that, I was loading luggage. My job was so active. So then when I went to go to the studio, I would go work out anyways at work, and I was on keto, so it was easy.
Yeah.
When I had to being sedentary, I think the word is, I had to sit down every day. It was so hard to lose weight, and I couldn't figure out why. And it's like, everything is different.
Yeah.
Everything. And then like
everything changed.
Then they had the kid, and you weren't sleeping anymore, and then other stresses and like all that. So then like now I was like, because then I kept trying to get back to what I was doing, and I could not. And then it was like, someone was just like, hey, dog, you can't do that again. Nothing's the same.
Right.
It's like, how are you going to do the same things when nothing's the same?
Yeah,
and it was like, you have to, make it around what you can do now.
I'm
trying to figure it out. That's a process in its own.
How much weight you lost so far?
Only 12 so far.
Okay. Would you want to do that thing that we did at the studio?
I'm always down for that.
What are we talking about?
Doing the keto challenge? You talking about that?
No, remember me, you, Bent, CT, Ryan, Stepdaddy.
We're gonna do the weight loss challenge, right?
Yeah. And whoever wins.
Did we just try to do that with BT and Ryan, and it super failed? Didn't we just try?
Yeah, and nobody came back. Nobody came back and said anything. Like, at least at the end of the year. What do you think?
I'm down.
And for anybody who wants to join.
And it's also so slower this time that I'm losing weight.
I
wasn't trying to be like,
I think what we did was, it was like $50, right? Can't go wrong with that.
You won. Did you ever get your money?
I won. Yeah, I won. So it was a bunch of people. I think it was maybe 5 of us.
Dion was brand new. Dion had so much neck, yo. It was like, got a giraffe.
$50.
It was like goose naked.
And we all cash out the person who win.
Yeah.
So,
I'm always in it.
Yeah. So we want to do like a WhatsApp.
What's that?
Like, we got to get a group in, and then we got to check in with like, everyone has to have a scale.
Yeah, man. But people got to take their picture of the scale they socks on. I don't like that. I was like, all right, that's what made me leave.
So how are we gonna create this?
I guess we're gonna ask you to be a part of it.
Yeah, because we gotta figure out a way to get everybody in a little hub. So now we're accountability.
Keena said me and Swills with Chaz and Dion. Women usually lose. Women lose because they lose weight slower.
Yeah.
Guys lose weight really fast.
Yeah.
You cut out bread and drink water, guys will just start losing weight crazy. It's way easier. You know what I did?
Go for it.
What helps a lot is me and Yo, we used to make these salads all the time, right? That was a big thing, was like we were making these salads, and then I just started doing that again. Because making a good salad, not like, like putting oregano in there, put garlic powder, or putting chopped onions in there, but like the powdery kind. I don't like actual onions. Pink Himalayan salt, pepper, like actually season it. I use salmon, shrimp, or chicken. Like, you were like, hey, yo, we're using, because it's keto, it was, what kind of, ranch dressing we using? This jalapeno ranch, which is fire, by the way. Cheese, the bacon, the eggs. I'm like making these really big Cobb salads. And that's how we lost a ton of weight the first time. So then it was like making my day, because food's huge, right? It's like the biggest thing. So I was like, I'm gonna start my day off by setting up my day for food. So that's the first thing I do, is like set up my day. So even like before I left today, I ate my salad, so I don't go looking for food and being like, last week I had the burrito dude, or last time I was here, because I was like, already hungry, blah, blah, blah. So now I was like, every morning, I'm like, let me set up or the night before, set up my day for what I want to eat that I know is healthier. And then having the stuff ready, right? Like, because I used to buy like the raw shrimp, and now I just buy the already cooked frozen shrimp, put it in the air fryer for 2 minutes, and you're good, you know? So then I was like making things easy, smooth, being able to, it changed. I was like, I had to refocus my day around it. And then I was like, okay, this is much easier now. So I'm like, yeah, if that helps for you.
Yeah. I think
I'm down.
I think my issue is because I'm being realistic to my life. When I wake up in the morning for my alarm, I immediately.
What time do you wake up?
I wake up maybe 5:30.
Every morning?
Yeah, it's my alarm. Because that alarm has been my alarm when I used to work out early in the morning, every single time, right? And there was also an alarm that my daughter was like, "Hey, Dad, I want to be in this track team. Is it possible you can come, and run with me around the block?" And I love this girl, man. Absolutely, I would love to do this with you, babe.
Yikes.
I
would not.
Yeah.
I'd be like, whose kid are you? What are you talking about? Track. That's great.
But yeah, that was my alarm when I used to go to like this gym, which I 100% stole access to.
Stole access to?
Stole access to.
What do you mean?
We're gonna pause that story real quick.
All right.
Pause my routine story.
Okay.
So I would say about 3 years ago, Donnie's had gave me a gym membership for a free 14 days for Extreme Boot Camp. You've seen them all around LA, right? She just took the thing, all right, sign your name up, and then this and this, never asked for credit cards or anything. And then every time you come in, just thumbprint, you're signing in, right? I was just signing in. I was there for 7 months. Signing in.
Yeah.
They said, "Hey guys, if you want anybody to come and work out with us, please feel free." Tours came a couple times.
Okay.
And then after a while, she's like, I'm walking in like, "Hey, Dion, huh? I just realized that we don't have anything in here of yours." What? Yeah, you don't worry about it. We know you've been here every day. Just come in tomorrow and just give us your credit card. Oh, okay, for sure. Never came up.
Last day.
Never came again. Never came again.
You should have went one more day to see they're serious. Oh man, it's in the car. I leave my wallet in the car.
Damn it!
I look at my wallet and just never came.
Never came. It keep coming. They're like, hey.
I just kept coming up and be like, let me see, man. The worst is gonna do is go back to my car and drive off.
Right.
But you just started working out with us. What are you gonna do? Make me leave? Let me get my set in. Get off.
No. Let me get my set in, please. I'm almost done. Yeah, I just never came back, man. And I was so dedicated because I was like a mile and a half from the location. Instead of driving there, I would run there.
Yeah, that's good.
And then run back.
Yeah. It sucks where like when my schedule changes, that's when everything goes to crap. Because I was doing really great before. We went on the road. I think I was with Tony somewhere. We did, 3 days. Came right back and we went to set on that show. We went right back to it. My regiment wasn't right again.
Right.
Until maybe 2 to 3 weeks later. And I was like, just get back. I was like, no, don't do anything. Just go. And then I had to do this thing where I was like, just go to the gym. I don't care how much you work out. I don't care. Just go. I was like, just get used to going again. Because I had to remember that my goal is to go.
Right.
Like it wasn't to go do this crazy. I was like, just get used to going, make it your thing. And so then like, going to set is really hard to get to the gym. You're there all day. So then I was like, once my routine breaks, bro, it's really hard for me to get back to it. Yeah. So then I was like, all right, you just got to find. I was like, I don't care, dude, if you just go park there. Just go. I was like, then eventually I'm sitting there like, let me go in this.
Yeah. Have you ever?
Eventually I got to pee.
Have you ever been to gym? I'm not going there.
Yeah. Numerous times. Yeah. I posted it before. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just park here. Yeah. I'm not doing it. But then eventually I'll be like, all right, dog, just you're gonna feel so bad later. And then you're gonna feel guilty and you're gonna be mad at yourself because I was like, you do this every time. Yeah. Just get your bitch ass in there. Yeah. Go walk. I was like, I don't care if you because sometimes I'll just go to the treadmill and walk for 20 and then dip. Yeah. I won't. Or every day is not gonna be my best work. I'm not gonna get the best out of myself. But I'm like, bro, my goal isn't. I don't make money being super shape. Yeah. Right. I go like, make sure your heart's pumping. and just go get my routine down. And eventually, more happens. So when I start stretching.
Yeah.
If I go in, I start stretching, I'm gonna do a workout.
Love it.
My body gets warm. You go like, all right, man, you're waking up. That's usually what helps me be like. Because usually if I'm stretching, I'm on my knees. I'll do like my push-ups on my knees. I'll do like, maybe just to get things loose. Then I'll do some reels. But then your blood is pumping.
Right.
And then you're like, all right, let me slap myself. Let me go do something. And then I might just go to the, go to the bench, or I'll just walk at the very least.
Here's my routine. Here's how I fail every single time.
All right. How you fail?
Yep. The problem is I tend to watch shows or movies at night, right? To give you an example, I will probably watch All American, my guy Kareem in it, right? Episode 6. I fall asleep. I wake up. See, do you still want to watch?
It's like, hey, sleepy.
It's like
I've been watching you all night.
So episode 9, are you still watching? And I'm like, I gotta go back, man, because I gotta complete that episode, right? Now I'm in the morning trying to finish the episode, so I'm not midway through a episode, right? Now it's 5 o'clock because I wake up because my alarm.
Yeah.
Let me watch that. Let me finish the episode, and then I'm like, well, they ended like that. I gotta at least go to 9. But it happens so often. And I try to find excuses like, well, if I'm gonna sit here, at least I can stretch.
Right.
If I'm sitting here, at least I can ice my knee. At least I'm here, I can at least take my vitamins. At least I can meditate.
At least I can make sure this bed is comfortable. So they got no
make sure it's nice and fluffy. Because morning workouts is perfect for me because the world is asleep. Yeah. I'm not being distracted. Yeah. I distract myself by watching shows and TVs, which is a trash move, man. I definitely need to fast from any sort of movie, TV shows in the morning, Instagrams, and like this is your time to either work out, pray, meditate, get a good word in or something like that. But this is my time to start my day off. Yeah, I got to get up and get out. Yeah. And that's the issue. I got to just get up, like stop making excuses, piss.
You might not be
I'm 100% a morning person.
No, I was not gonna say not being a morning person, but is your workout morning the thing? Because sometimes it's different to me. Because I go like I don't work out until like 11 or 12. Okay. Like noon, I'm pretty much up, but I'm not waking up at 7 or 8, and I'm not going out the house. I don't drop. Even when I drop Izzy off, I don't go like I can drop her off at the at school and go to work or I go to the gym, right? And be there by 9. I tried. I was like, I don't like working out at 9. No. That's when I started sitting in my car for 2 hours. I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and write and do the stuff I had to do anyways. Then I go to the gym at 11 or 12. I'm like, I just don't work out, man. That is just. Because I was like, man, there's other things to do if that's in your day. You got to wake up and edit, right? And you're like, okay, let me get some editing done. I'm like, but if it's not if you don't feel like that's your time to work out, that's a different thing. I'm an evening worker out. Yeah, I would never work out in the evening. First off, my body we're done. We've had enough. It don't matter what I did that day. My body's tired of just being alive. I'm like, it's heavy to move all this stuff around. I was like, you've already burned 2,000 calories breathing. It's like, we're not going to go work out. Right. But yeah, some people like different times. So you might have a different workout rhythm time. Not that you can't go get other stuff done and out your way and create space for it. Because I was like, man, I gotta go edit these fucking videos anyways. I'm just sit in the car, do it. I listen to some sports radio or something, maybe some podcast or something while I'm trying to do that. And then I'm like, all right, let me go get this workout in. And it may be some bullshit that might be nice.
I think when the world starts waking up, that's when I'm more distracted. That's why I have to work out right now. It's like people are asleep. Like people are not doing anything.
That's why I find it's the best time to do other stuff. Like it's the best time to write is when at night when everybody's sleeping. It's the best time to write for me. I go like, no one's bothering me. Chat GPT it, baby. That's funny. It's me and Chat GPT. I call him Gary.
Why?
Gary Plank's trade. It's got to start naming them.
I hate the name.
Chat GPT.
Yeah.
I don't know what the GPT stands for.
Yeah.
What does
generated
pontificating
Chaz GPT.
What does GPT?
Find a workout channel. See, sure, that sounds nice, but I need
generative pre-trained transformer.
say it one more time.
Generative pre-trained transformer.
That shows that somebody they're not creative.
Yeah.
With that name, because you gotta be like, do you jip it? You know,
Yeah.
Because now it's like,
are you on Jip It?
Are you on Jip It? You ain't got. What the chat is trash.
I'm mad about this new goddamn Threads.
Why?
Because there's another one. First off, also the pressure to get on there. How do you do it? How do you use it? You just. I was like, how are you supposed to go get new people on here? There's no hashtag. There's no like trending topic. There's no. I'm like, how do you?
Yeah.
You just keep posting and help people look and see it.
It's just Twitter.
Right, but Twitter is like, you can use these hashtags. You can find your communities, right? You can find your anime community. You can find your fitness community. I go like, how am I supposed to find people on here? Like, what do you just put stuff out there? There's a way to work Twitter.
Yeah.
Right? I go like, you can definitely go outside of just like, hitting people up. But I'm like, you can go fitness. I post all my fitness stuff. Somebody's going to go look for it. I'm like, Threads is just.
So remember Instagram was originally just pictures, right? Then it became videos.
Right.
But people rarely go to the caption to read what the caption says, right? So now it's like we're giving people a platform that people are writers.
That's why I was like, so ChatGPT Threads is Instagram with words.
Yep.
You can just.
Yep. And you're following the same people.
But still, same thing. You can still hashtag the thing, and
you can't hashtag?
No, there's no hashtag. That's why I was like, how do you like say what you're doing? It's like hashtag funny LOL podcast. I'm not ready with Twitter. I'm not doing Threads. Threads is cool because it's not crazy yet. The weirdness is coming.
Yes, and I think they're flag. You can do your flag words so people can't say certain things about your name. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying, any sort of offensive.
They can't say Chaz is an idiot.
Right. You can flag these words, so if they try to type those together, it's going to be obsolete. So yeah, I think it's just people using social media as a vlog. I'm tired, man. You know the best place I had some chicken wings, just like that. Versus like posting a picture to say that. You gotta just like get your thoughts out. And I think they capitalize off of Twitter's downfall. Perfect timing. I know that they're still kind of developing it. I'm not a huge, because the problem is your followers have to get the platform.
Right.
So it's like, you see like people who have 20 million followers on Instagram, it won't translate unless that person has the app. So it's like, I went from 20 million to 100,000. Like, yeah, because a lot of those followers haven't translated over yet.
Right. So everybody's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not going back. Let's move Black Twitter to Black Threads. There's another app someone's telling me about called, it's just for Black people, but they won't let me in.
Somebody said they should call Black Twitter Threadlocks.
Very funny.
Threadlocks is a fire name for Black Twitter.
Threadlocks?
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah, Spill's like, oh man, you need a referral code. I was like, come on, man. I guess it's got to make sure you're Black.
Hold on, what about Clubhouse? You know what I'm saying? Remember, like these must be coming and going, man.
Yeah, man.
And it's like, it's embarrassing. You know what? Being a business owner is crazy, man.
Right.
Because you got to keep maneuvering your business and market it.
Yeah.
Remember Periscope?
I was on Periscope tough for a while. It ate up all my data.
Right. It's like,
so I had to stop.
You put all your resources, your money, these loans, and these grants, and then you get a good platform, but it's like you gotta sustain it. Yeah. And then when your platform grows, can your app sustain the amount of people coming? Now it's lagging. Now people are complaining about it.
But the potential of social media is incredible, right? Like you can go from relatively unknown to like, oh man, we made it, right? Like it's great. At the same time, you go like, it's exhausting. It is all the time, man. You got to have a plan for social media. Some people just go out there and do stuff, and it's great. But some people are like, I think most times I see cats who are successful with it have a plan, have a thing. They it's usually just here's one thing that I do. It's like it's very
here's
organized.
what someone needs to do.
Okay, give it to
Ready
me.
for this?
Give it to me.
Give me this right now.
Mm-hmm. Give it to me.
It should be an app. This seems to be super simple, but it's a partnership with all apps.
Okay.
You post one place, it goes to all of them.
Yeah. There's different spots like Hootsuite. It's like one of those.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of partnerships with people.
Yeah, they all don't do it.
They only do Twitter and Facebook and Instagram.
What I've been trying to do, which I've been doing a poor job of it, but what I'm trying to do is do something different on these different platforms, right? So be like, yo, because even thinking about Threads, I was like, I wonder if I should just do more like book, novelist, storytelling.
It's unlimited?
I think it's only 500, but let's say I did, here's a part of a story per day, right? Mm-hmm. Or like maybe here's the next one's at 12, the next one's at 3. So you can get a story in a day, right? But also then I'm like, do I still own this?
Right.
Like, can somebody just take my story and then get a book? And I'm like,
yeah.
Or do I got to go copyright it first and then do it, which you could? And then like, you know, having stuff in the, like having stuff that you already done. Like what's it like? I guess stacking that stuff helps a ton. So it's like, but this is like, man, you got to like plan it all out because once you're behind and you're trying to like do everything we do, like it's so hard to keep up, bro. It's so hard to keep up. Yeah. If you're not just a casual user of it, right? If you're using it for a business, I'm like, you got to get so far ahead that because you still got stuff to do. I'm like,
and engagement.
Yeah, and engagement. It's a
and
lot.
Family, love, life, live life.
And then you're like, you got to market. That's the most important thing of any business. It's like, you got to go market.
There's somebody right now who has the best product right now. Right. But he's gonna have a good marketing team. Have a good marketing team.
Right.
There's somebody who actually discovered the cure of AIDS.
Right. I can't get no one to buy it.
Hey, hey Jackson, can you give me contact?
I need, man, AIDS be gone. It's gonna be the biggest thing ever, and no one's buying it.
ABG. They said we gotta shut him down. We need these people to pay for the
There's somebody who's literally like, bro, you wind up this car and you're good for 10,000 miles. Just wind it up, baby.
And that's what happens when it comes to Steve Wozniak. He created Apple. He just know he wasn't
you know how to sell it.
Not a salesperson.
Yeah.
Same guy. You ever seen the movie Blackberry? The guy.
The movie's called Blackberry?
Yeah. Great story. They made it into like a little silly comedy. There was a guy who was just a genius. But he was just kind of like he's a passive. But he had this angry dude that came up with the team and was just like, listen, if you don't buy BlackBerry, you're missing out on tens of millions of dollars. And I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm going over to blah, blah, blah. Even though the dude was 100% lying, but he was a salesperson. The ways, if you don't notice, the way BlackBerry failed, he got the best of the best people in the world, promised them stocks from 1% that never existed. It's like, hey, you're a genius. Oh, Shannon like Hannah. Hey, gotta give her some love.
Gotta
stop the conversation for the money. Hey,
you get a date.
Hey, there it is. And our legs is facing each other.
Our knees are gonna
yeah.
Shout out to saying like Hannah, not the baby money.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, dude, that's what happened. He was just like, hey, Jack, hey, Paul, I'm going to promise you $10 million a year.
He's lying his ass
and stock on BlackBerry when it was at 1%. They said, "Are you serious?" Because it was already big. Because it was like, we need some. Because that's when the iPhone had just came out.
Right. And never be it. And everybody went team iPhone.
But BlackBerry was the thing right there.
Yeah.
BlackBerry was hot. And they was like, okay, we need the top people to come over here. So they got him over there. And they was like, what did he promise you? He's like, he promised me 10 million. He's like, yeah, me too. You think we're gonna get this? He's like, we'll see. And then of course, like FBI came in, was like, he promised you what? Yeah.
BlackBerry trying to make a comeback.
They tried, man.
I bought stock in it. I was like, well, let's see if it goes. And then they did not.
Yeah.
Failed again.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we got this touch screen, huh? Keyboardy screen with the touch screen.
Yeah, buddy.
I missed you too, Shannon like Hannah. Miss you too.
Shannon like Hannah.
She said the baby's name already? Was it Hezekiah?
I love how that name is so funny to me.
What?
Because I think somebody was like, "Is your name Shauna?"
I told her. That's what she changed it because I was like, you got to say something like Shannon, like Hannah, and she changed it to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, they didn't adopt fast enough, man. It was crazy. Like, you can have a genius idea. You know how much therapy I would need if I was the creator of Sidekick?
Maxwell Lennox Weiss. I love Sidekick.
I love Sidekick.
Sidekick.
All of them. I had all the Sidekicks.
I had the second one. I remember I saw you.
Yeah.
Remember that? You were going to like the premiere of 3 or something like that? Like the release?
Yeah.
I saw Dion randomly on Sunset.
Yeah.
I think I was coming up from probably doing a mic or something like that. Dion was wearing his like T-Mobile pink color, whatever color that is.
Yeah.
You look great. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm about to go do the
premiere."
Sidekick. Yeah, man.
I had all the sidekicks, man.
2 was great. And I remember my button came up and I couldn't use E anymore. So I had to like write a 3 every time. I was like, I use a lot of. I didn't realize how many times I used E. So I had a 3. I was like, gosh.
Yeah, it was a good time, dude. Man.
Sidekick was great.
And I would get.
It would still be dope. I'm still not mad at.
Yeah, and then flip it. I don't know why I didn't, because they had the touchscreen version.
Yeah.
It flipped up. It slid up and they had the keys up under it.
I love the actual keys I can touch.
Right.
I love that. That was way better than me than doing.
Right.
If it could do it, I would definitely been on board.
Yeah.
I love the Sidekick. And then you had the little stick. Come on, bro. It was killing. Yeah. You can roll it up. That was killing.
I'll tell you something, man. Sidekick.
That was a great phone.
Dangerous Sidekick. I had Sidekick 1, Sidekick 2, Sidekick Color. Sidekick
You had the Kid Ink. That's what it was. It was a cartoon ink machine.
Yeah. Yeah. With the little
man, I wish I could customize my own phone.
Sure.
And be like, I want tick. Because like I like now where these cats have like the flip phones and there's like Android, right? Mm-hmm. You can like flip it up and you're like, it's a big ass screen. Right. Man, if I could do that and slide a piece over and I can use it, it's like I would customize my own giant phone, bro. Yeah. I would have a big ass Because people go like, yo, your phone is huge. Yeah, most of it's case. Right. But yeah, man. I would love to, man.
And you know how much, like I said, you know how much therapy you have to go through? Because Sidekick, BlackBerry, they were like $100 million, maybe billion companies, man. And just
hope you got your money and got out.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody's like, no, man, it's got to make a comeback.
What company right now is about to go up under? And then they need to pull out right now. Speaking of
pulling out.
Hello.
Dion said, hold on. I'm still in somebody.
I'm still making love.
Nokia's still around? I don't see Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's around.
Twitter's got to come up with something. They be like, oh yeah. Twitter's got to be able to do like some 3D talking. It's like, well, you can. I don't know. They got to figure out some new technology right there. Twitter's probably still hot. I don't know. I hardly go on Twitter anyways.
Yeah.
Oh man, one of Donald Trump's coming to Thread.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah.
If Trump comes over to Thread, it'd be hot again.
Right.
He'll get easily.
But also, they have a lot of restrictions on Threads. Like I know a lot of people getting flagged for certain things.
Already?
I had posted.
It was you. You were a lot of people. A lot of people getting flagged. Man, it's crazy. Here's what I posted.
I posted the blood thing.
Oh,
They flagged them up quick.
Oh, okay.
I was like, how is this offensive?
It's a fallopian tube throwing up a gang sign. That's realistic. Why people like this is clearly not a thing.
Yeah.
I'm still figuring out Twitter. Twitter is easy. You can do more on Twitter than you can on Threads.
Yeah.
You can go post your videos, you can hashtag, you can DM people. You can't do any of that stuff on Threads. Threads is just posting.
Right. And then something that Keon said that I also agree with. Twitter got porn, which is
great.
Unsolicited too.
It is great.
You ain't gotta like, are you 18? It'd be like, here. It is here.
Yeah.
You get a video like, whoa.
Sometimes you don't be looking for it. I hashtag Detroit once, and it's like porn came up. It's like, call me now. Here's what I offer. I was like, where you at in Detroit? Are you in?
What part of LA are you in?
Oh, man.
My homeboy tried to. I'm about to be vulnerable, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
My homeboy, I hate you, dude.
Why?
Yeah, go on, dear. Go loose.
I'm being the supportive friend. Well, let's do it.
Get loose, dear.
What's the time? Do these clips bother you at all?
Huh?
Do these clips bother you?
Oh, it doesn't bother me. I just like to break them up.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't want all my clips of on your page or our page to be like, damn, these niggas all they talk about sex. Like, I don't mind it. Your timelines are ridiculous. Why do you follow?
There were 2 or 3 weeks and it was like back to back.
Yeah,
but not all of them were you. I don't think.
No, I mean it was both of us.
Probably
Yeah.
Man,
no, I don't follow these sex things.
You gotta find them. But
no,
not hard to find.
No, is I don't have Twitter. I have Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter.
Only when you're jerking. No. One hand free, baby.
So sometimes you will go to like a click the link in the bio. Hey, I have t-shirt. Click the link in my bio, and then you'll see like Twitter, and you're like, oh wow, all right, man, my mistake. And then you like I did a podcast with a porn star.
Okay.
And she was like, my Instagram is trash right now. My Twitter, I'm at 56 million. I was like, golly, 56 million. And then I went to Brody. I was like, what did she do? Oh, she's a porn star. And I was like, oh.
I smelled semen on her breath.
You said what?
I smelled semen on her breath.
You're wild.
She yawned, and I was like, oh, yeah. That is human.
Yeah.
Just came from work. Yeah. Sorry.
So I mean, it's funny because certain people are proud of their work. So she's like, yeah, I do porn.
She should be proud of her work.
So I was like, let me see how open. Because it's always odd when you see somebody like you meet them for the first time, and then you be like, yeah, I do porn. You be like, oh, right. And you be like, are you more? Are you like? I'm not quick to search for it. But at the same time, I'm curious to know.
Curious to know what?
I'm curious to know, like, if you like soft porn or if it's
what
like
kind of porn do you
raunchy. Yeah. Because it's always odd when it's like, you really are comfortable. Yeah, I do porn. One time I did this is one guy, and it's my page with my most viral views.
Oh, what's the link? You have it? Yeah, sure.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Is it weird to see people that have sex? Is it weird to see people that have sex?
Is it weird to see people that I know having intercourse?
Not like live, but like, you're like, oh, JK do. I was gonna say a name, but I immediately just abbreviated somebody's name. Okay. Because I was gonna say a name. I was gonna say, JK does porn. Oh, really? Like, well, she's pretty funny. She's a comedian. Well, she does porn too. Oh, wow. And then let me see the link. Would you be like, let me check it out? Or would you be like, no, I know her, man. I want to see her as a comedian. So I'm asking you, is it weird to be like, man, I seen you?
Yeah, I'm checking out.
You checking out the link?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You boy, you don't do that. Text it, yo, saw your clip. Here's some notes. Your tags on the porn.
Yeah. Would you if you came across one of your friends doing porn, do you bring it up to him, or if he's like, hey man, this is what I had to do to make money?
I don't say anything.
You don't say nothing?
No.
Yeah.
In the group chat though, talk about you.
You send it to people
in the group chat?
Yeah.
I'll be talking about it in the group chat. I'll be like, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. I remember this girl at Marty's.
I got a couple stories to tell you. I can't tell you here.
Come on, man. Thank you for holding back. You remember that girl from Marty's who literally took her picture on the wall and she was topless?
Yeah.
And I was just like, because all the comedians' pictures was up there, right? And I was just like, who did this? And Marty, is this inappropriate? And the whole time, so she does porn. You remember that?
Actually, was at Marty's. Somebody had, when you walked in Marty's, right? There's like the little tiny hallway, right?
Yeah.
And you could sit there. The right side up, I had a picture there. And someone put a dick in my mouth, right? Someone drew that
boy.
Up, and they wrote Tony's name.
Oh, boy. Damn it, yo.
I never took it down. I never changed it. I was like, yo, who did this?
Yeah.
I was like, why would somebody do that to me?
Yeah.
I still wonder who did it.
Yeah, that's wild. I do remember that though. Now I think
I
about
was like, yo, why is this a thing?
Yeah.
No one else
Right,
had
right,
anything
right,
on there,
right.
just me.
it. Right.
I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I do remember, you know, when you go back to your old stomping grounds of like open mics, and you just kind of like sit and talk about this. And like, oh, yeah, the good old days. And then now you are the new guy because there's a new class of people there. You go there like, hey, there he is, Dion Lack, y'all here. I'm like, but now it's because Marty's on stage. And it was Dion Lack is here, y'all. It's old time veteran here. This. No, I'm not performing. I just wanted to come in, just kind of stop by. I was in the neighborhood. Still $5. Yeah.
Still need that $5.
I still need that $5 for you to get up. And it's like a whole new class of people, man. You be thinking that you can get some sort of like you gonna get bumped to get up here and do some stuff. Nah, I still need that $5.
You gonna listen to that $5?
I still need that $5. Yeah.
What? Yes, France. There's one. What? There's not what Jack created it for. What are you talking about? Let me go up a little bit.
You know what?
Yeah. I need some filth. And it says I block and report. I block everyone I could argue with. Hilarious. Here comes Dion with the jokes. Yes, France. This is not what Jack created it for. Who's Jack? Oh, creator Troy? Jack? Sure it was. Jack was like, everybody's free game here. It's funny that they'll cancel Trump for politics stuff or whatever he says, and then it's like, oh, no. As long as you don't grab them by the pussy, they're fine. They can stay on. It was from Emergency Services Communication, 3 p.m. What's 3 p.m.? Dirty Dion and I love it. There he is. We human Dion. You think we wanted this, Jesse? It just I would click off if I would not watch it and tell you if it's stellar. Oh, for the people that you knew. You would tell them that's not it, dog. The strokes is whack, yo. The head game trash. France rejected. Think of the kids exposed prematurely to their brains. Yeah, man. It's so easy to look at porn and sex now.
Yeah.
My kids are not getting a phone access to social media until they get a job. Wow, that's awful. What about other kids? That's their parents' responsibility to pay attention to what they're exposed to. Facts, bro.
Yeah.
Super facts.
You can't control, man.
You gotta be around. You gotta be listening.
Because here's the thing: you can avoid your child from looking at all types of porn, online, internet, your phone. What's gonna happen at school? You gotta watch this clip, bro. And now it's up to your children to learn how to navigate their sense of should I watch this or not. But it is like a moth to the fire. You know, if all your friends, oh my God, yeah, you can be like,
my friends made me a terrible person, bro. Yeah, they'll be like, yeah, this. You're like, oh, what do I do here? Am I supposed to look at this? First time I didn't see magazines and all stuff like that was at friends' houses. And you're like, oh man. So if somebody seen porn was at a friend's house.
Even the most noble, wisest, religious person, they will be like, oh man, we shouldn't watch that. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Nah, that's not cool. It's still looking on it.
It's getting worse.
That's not cool. They said, come on, yo, let's not do
You know what? I need to analyze this and tell people why they should not watch it. At the 1:30 mark, now go over here and look at this. This is why we shouldn't be watching this.
Yeah.
Got to teach them, just say no. Yeah, you can try. I don't lie to them. If they ask about something, I tell them what it is, and it's for adults. It's tough, man. Yeah. Because even like kids have so many questions, bro, and then they're just gonna run into other badass kids, you know. And then you got to be like, hey, look, man, you can't say or do these things. Be exposed. Is it tougher as they get older to? Yeah.
Because they start hiding stuff from you. You know.
You got to trust you just give them enough game and
right because do you want to catch your kids doing stuff? And now they got to be like, I got to be more wiser on how
right, started figuring out.
I remember one time my youngest was sitting over there smiling. I was like, what you doing? And she turned her phone on real quick. I was like, who are you talking to? And she was like, my friend. I was like, who's your friend? And she was like, my friend. And I was like, who is? Let me see your phone. They ain't talking about nothing. But I was like, now she think I don't trust her.
Yeah.
They weren't talking about nothing. They were just talking about like roadblocks.
It's tough, man, because you got to give your kids enough privacy, but you still got to be like. Also, I think you have to trust your parenting to a certain aspect too.
Right.
It's like because eventually you can't do anything.
Right.
And you're just gonna be like, man, I hope you listen. You're gonna bump your head. You're gonna do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I hope I get okay. I haven't had time to talk about this.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, we gotta wrap it up. Yeah, because I think it was at 3:10.
Yeah.
Well,
sorry.
Yeah.
Ran out of tape.
Yeah, we're about to. So you want to do the thing in the end or no?
Yep. When you gonna have it memorized, you say,
hey, nigga.
I'm just asking in your brain. You be like,
yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching another episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
No. Check, please. Yo, do you mind if I give him some more?
I was beatboxing.
Told you, dude.
Thank you all for watching a new episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
Check, please. I was in there.
Oh, you were.
I did. This is terrible. This is the first day of scrimmage.
Do you remember how much we messed up the first time that we were trying to like? Oh I forgot who's coming back.
Here we go.
Thank you for watching another episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
No. Check, please. Do you mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows on Wesley. We soda popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Big Ready, Chaz Roger from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we paying for the meal, so give us another
check, please.
There it is.
I'm lightheaded.
There it is.
Y'all got
there it is, y'all.
Yeah, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching Lacktoast ENT on the live stream.
If you're on the Chaz cam, thank you for watching on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing, and appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up, man. Like us, subscribe. Comment below. Tell us your favorite part of this particular podcast, and we will use that as a time code, possibly on our socials. Okay? Tell us your favorite parts.
This shirt is not available, but I had the other black Big Ready shirts. You can get them at Chaz.shop.
It's the Big Ready. Speaking of shirts, man, I gave Chaz a shirt a year ago. I haven't seen it.
I still cannot fit it.
Give it back.
I still can't fit it. Let me get down, and you're gonna see it.
Give it back.
I'm too big to fit.
And I told this dude,
I can get in it.
I said, do you wear 2X, 3X? He said, give me a large.
Yeah, all right, everything I buy. This is a large.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a large. This is extra large that I stole from the merch. I'm still gonna sell this shirt when I go.
Oh boy,
I sell shirts off my back all the time.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm like, I got no more larges. People like, I was like, this is the last large I got. They're like, yo, give it to me.
You got COVID back.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Toodaloo. You guys can stay in here a little bit more. You can stop it on there because I'm about to reposition for my. It's off. Yeah.
So I started back on accident. All right, let me get that card. Cool.
Yeah, get that card out.
Let me get that card out.
That download. Yeah, we can talk about it, man.
What? I can't talk about it.
No, the weight loss challenge. So
I'm down.
Selling funky shirts, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to create like a WhatsApp or something. So we have like a group chat of a bunch of us. No, I'm about to revisit. You want to talk to him? You me here? Okay, sweet. Yeah.
Check, please.
The what? It's warm right here. So warm in neon seat.
I'm on WhatsApp. What do y'all do on WhatsApp? What do y'all do?
You have WhatsApp?
I have it. I use it when we were in Dominican.
Well, it's WhatsApp
in the
like
DR.
a group chat place where
DR.
Where folks can chop it up, man, and have discussions and upload pictures and videos and stuff.
Sounds fun.
And it's ran by
Bye.
Facebook.
WhatsApp on Facebook owns WhatsApp now too.
Yeah.
Man, Facebook on everybody.
Yeah.
I'm on day 6 of the whole 30. What's the whole 30? Moyo, tell me more. See you Tuesday. Oh yeah.
And you can do video chat. That's how I talk to most people.
Through WhatsApp, through there?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, every time I've been on the road so far, and I've literally sold the shirt off my back every single time.
You out here eating, huh?
The road is just if they know you and come to see you, they'll be like, "Can I?" You know, I mean, you gotta appreciate people who want to support you. It is.
I didn't go on the road, man.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I'll join you guys ready to cut up. I don't know if I'm gonna fit in my old shirts. I bought Thomas for his show in Lexington. I'm sad. When is that? Is it coming up? I'm coming out. I'm coming. I'm looking at something. Sorry, y'all. Y'all keep talking. Y'all keep talking without me. I'll be right there. Oh, there it is. I gotta make sure all these things up so I don't lose my stuff again. July 21st. Okay. Do the use shirt count? No. No. The baby weight is stupid, man. Me too. Feel you. But now Deanna Apple products can FaceTime. Right. Well, only he still got that Android. What's up, Spice? Have you been in here, Spice? I'll join you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna fit. Oh, okay. Moyo, what's the 30 thing? What are you talking about? What's that about? Tell me more about it. Oh,
Major shout out to Kenny King, yo. That 5411 size 7.
Oh man. Can you hand me that card? I gotta delete this off your card.
You gotta do what?
Delete this off your card.
Why?
I said, can you? I'm gonna delete the podcast off your card.
You have to delete it?
Yeah, I put it on my laptop now.
You say, can you this card?
Can you hand it to me?
This one?
Yeah.
It was sitting here. I think you took it out. Do you want to hear?
Yeah. Jesus, Dion. I've been in and out. What you been doing? Oh my goodness. Thank you, sir. All right, so I'm gonna delete this one now. What's up, Jim Moya? Jam. How you doing?
Jam.
How are you?
Who's that?
Hi, Jamoya. Jamoya Jimison. Did I say that right? Jimison. That's a good name. Jamoya Jimison. Is Jimison the real name? You know, you never know. People be thinking that sound cute together. Oh, I got something to show you, Lack. Something I've been working on.
Also, when you get off live, we gotta finish that conversation.
Oh, for sure.
That's the 2 things you said. You remember both of them?
I remember one, but the other one, not the one that we don't have time to talk about, because that was about a girl who had that baby and she took that baby in the trash. It was a girl. She was like 19, found out she was pregnant. She threw that baby in the trash at the hospital, and then.
What are you talking about?
This is something different because it was like a big news story that was going
Recently?
on. Yeah, just like recently.
It's like the storyline of Brenda got a baby.
Oh man, she threw this kid away, and she was at the hospital, and then they walked in, they're like, "Yo, we found the dead baby in the hospital," and she just started crying. Her mom was like, "What did you do?" And she was like, "The baby was crying." And she threw her like, so then they had to arrest her for murder. And she's like this 19-year-old girl, bro. I was like, you threw your whole life away,
Crazy,
yo.
bro.
Mad crazy.
Didn't go to nobody to say help?
Nothing.
That's crazy.
And she was at the hospital already.
Oh.
And then I think so. And then they found the baby in the trash in the bathroom.
At the trash can, at the hospital.
Yes.
Could have just left it.
And I was like, man, there's so many options. She was like, I didn't
At the
know
hospital.
that. And the mom was like, my nigga.
Yeah.
So then there was, I first saw the video when they were coming to her house to arrest her. And then they didn't arrest her while she was at the hospital. It's nuts. And they were like, well, we have to she's like, you just lost a ton of blood. They're like, we gotta check you out and make sure it's crazy, bro. I don't feel
There's
bad.
another story
I
about
feel
that.
bad for her. And it's just that. Was the baby dead? Yeah, the baby died. She said the baby wasn't breathing already. So it was
There's another story about that, about this black girl who went to like a restaurant. Like she had her baby just on the streets, and then this woman was like, "Oh my God, you're bleeding." She's like, "I just had a baby." And she's like, "Can you just give me a second?" And then she took the baby, wrapped him up in like a blanket from the restaurant, and then the girl just left. It was like you take care of it.
Wow.
Yeah, just happened maybe like a month ago.
Wow.
Video from the footage of the restaurant. She was like, I'm done. I had this baby. I've been hiding it for 9 months. They found out who the woman was, girl was. She got arrested. Child abandonment.
There's literally a law. I don't know if it's in most places, but you literally can drop a baby off at the firehouse, and they will take care of it. Like there's so many other options. She probably was scared. She said she was scared. She was like, I just didn't know what to do. She was super scared in the hospital. Yeah. I was like, there's so many options, bro. Was that in Jersey City? I don't know. I don't know where it was. But I'm just like, man, you make those are the things that are like life decisions, bro. And she definitely didn't, of course, think it out because she's 19 and it's hard to figure out everything in your entire life at 19 and the consequences of stuff. Like, I bet you she never thought she was gonna get arrested for murder.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, you gotta think, dog.
Especially when your friends are turn-ups. Let's turn up. And she's like, damn, my life is ruined because of this. I can't do nothing no more because I have this freaking child. That's when a lot of people start regretting their life, and you're like, oh, I got a responsibility.
Right. So they're like, yo, it's probably a stillborn because nobody was like, nobody heard the baby crying or anything like that. She just walked out of there, and then they found the mess in there. Yes, these people are killing people. They grown. 19, man, you're grown and not grown. You're a legal adult, but you're definitely, she's still living at home. You're not a real adult yet. Like, you're a legal adult and you're liable for stuff for sure. You got to be mature. But I'm like, you're still a kid at 19, dude. You don't know anything. You really don't.
Especially if you got great parenting.
Yeah. You just don't know enough. You don't. These are children having children. Yeah, dude. You don't know anything enough to understand
the magnitude.
And then the panic, man. I remember I had this. I was in my mom's car once, and I parked, and it was a hard parking spot to get into, and I couldn't get out. And I was like and I hit somebody's car trying to get out, and I was like, I gotta get out of here, right? So I'm like hitting the gas, and the lady came out, and she was like, hey, and I was like, oh, I didn't feel it. I had to lie now, because I was going to leave the scene of the crime and just dip. No consequences. Not that they have like this a hit and run at that point, right? Yeah. Full daylight in a bank parking lot.
Yeah.
Probably cameras like, huh?
Whose car you hit?
Some ladies parked next to me.
Was it bad?
It was just like the back of it, but I was like, fuck. Then I was like, I gotta just get out.
Yeah, go.
Super panic. My parents were there. They would have not have been like, back out. They'd have been like, yo, it's all good. We got insurance. And I didn't know that. I had to call them. Hey, I got in an accident. Where's my insurance? Like, I don't know anything.
Right.
Like, panic. 16? I just started driving. Instant panic. I'm a good kid. Panic button. I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. Gotta think of a lie. You were like, man, my kid is almost 19. Kids are being kids longer nowadays, though. It's much easier to be a kid.
Not my daughter.
Unless you're from the hood, man. Hood kids grow up fast.
Not my daughter, man. My daughter is an adult.
Yeah.
She is way too mature. I don't like that, man. She don't have fun at all.
What do you mean?
Hey, man, let's do some laser tag. Maybe we should ask Cadence.
Is that just not her idea of fun though?
Well, just anything, dude. Like, especially with me. Mm-hmm. She goes to the mall, stuff like that. But she just like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I won't learn about these stocks.
What's good? Oh, it's not that. These children are having children. Yeah. Hey, Jamoya. Hey, Jam. What's up, Candice Muhammad? It was nice and so much. Yeah. Smish that like smish. I mean, smash. Your brain doesn't fully grow till age 25. Oh, is that true? She was definitely immature and scared. Did they give sex ed in school anymore? I don't know. I hit somebody's car and told her aid, paid her out of pocket. I was 18 and told her, and I paid out of pocket. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just deliver a baby and come back to the table for mozzarella sticks. Spicy said, just deliver a baby and come back to the table for mozzarella sticks. They should if they don't promise me parents don't want to let their kids take sex anymore too fast and just don't know the outside world. Yeah, man. Life come at you fast, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle, man. I feel bad for them. It's like your whole life changed over that. You know what's funny, man? Like the kids who killed Serene, there was two. One was like 19, other might have been, I forgot how old they were. One was a minor, I think, still. And they're kids who came from money, right? Because they had these two fancy cars, right? They were like the souped up. One was in like a souped up Benz. I forgot the other car. Anyways, when they hit Serene and the other three, everybody was under 21 who died, right? Everybody involved were like in their 20s. And you go like, probably not the first time they did some dumb shit, but I'm like, man, you do dumb shit one time being young, thinking it's all good. I can think of all the times I did dumb shit in a car. We used to race in our neighborhood. So stupid, dog. Stupid stuff that we were very fortunate not to hit somebody, wreck, like lose control, whatever it was. Just dumb stuff that we could have. So many dumb things that some people get very lucky. I fell asleep at the wheel before and hit stuff. Thank God, never hit a person. It's like, dang, you just make simple mistakes that can affect your whole life just doing. Yeah, this one's coming out. There's this one I deleted that other saying. It's like, man, you hear all that stuff when you're a kid. You hear like, don't do this while driving, don't do that. And then you get behind the wheel, you get with friends, you get sued. They're just doing dumb stuff, bro. And it's not necessarily that you're bad. You're just doing dumb stuff. Because kids do dumb stuff. And then it affects your entire life, bro. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. And when you're young, bro, you don't realize how precious life is. You don't go like, oh man, I gotta take you. You think that you got so much time and you're invincible, all that other stuff. And it's never changed in history. People think the same shit all the time. The teenage brain cannot scientifically process the consequences of risk. Is that a real scientific thing? Yeah, there are a few times I got died or been killed. For sure. I've been working since 13. My boss bought me a car at 16. That's dope. Chaz, for sure. Man, I'm just like, I'm lucky to be alive. I'm so lucky I never killed nobody, bro, doing dumb stuff. I almost killed Dion. Yes. And I was a whole adult driving, being silly. 100%. Do you think people are deteriorating? What do you mean? I don't think anything's different. I don't think people are different. I don't think social media has made people different. I think all these things existed already. People like before social media, people were obsessed with how people looked in magazines, how people looked in television. Like nothing's changed. The meetings changed. Right. I remember before, man, everybody was trying to have a Baywatch body. I remember that was like a thing. Everybody was trying to look like this person or that person. That's not changed. Those pressures, those things haven't changed. They're maybe, I can't even say they're more accessible. We used to go to the store every day and see these magazines and stuff. I guess it's more accessible because it's at your fingertips, but it's the same effects. That hasn't changed. People still going out and doing dumb shit. It hasn't changed. Kids, you'll lie, right? You're a whole adult. I'm a whole adult. I watch my daughter lie about stuff and try to trick and try to, get, like, we've done this. This is a process repeating itself. It's not going to change. Nothing's changed. You just see it. We just see it now from the masses. We see it all over the world now. Like, it's not different. Spoiled kids are spoiled kids. Ignorant people are ignorant people. People do dumb shit. None of that has changed. It's still the same humanity. Fucking Russia just went to war with Ukraine. Like, what are we doing? It's 2023. Like, what are we talking about? We're still doing war? Come on, dog. Nothing's changed. Eventually, United States will go to war with somebody, right? Somebody will try to invade. This is what happens in history, right? Like, this shit doesn't change. This is the same. It'll be a whole different country 1,000 years from now. Or maybe we just talking about Rome and Italy and how Rome was like taking over all these places, right? They were conquering and now they're just a city in Italy. It's like, man, that's crazy. It's not different. It's a part of human nature. Yeah. Keenan, that is not true for everyone. Nature versus nurture. Yes, no, but you know, for everybody that nurtures, there's nature. For everybody who's smart and helps, there's dumb people. It's always balances out, right? Like people do enough dumb shit. There's no reason why there should be like car accidents off of. There should be no reason for car accidents.
Really?
There should not be. If everybody's paying attention, right, and everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, driving, how would you have a car accident? How? Brakes went out. That's a rare thing. Most people turn in lanes, not paying attention. You're on your phone, you're doing stuff. You should be focused enough to not have car accidents. It's human error, like humans error. War makes companies money, for sure. A lot of big money in war. You start my own missile launching business. Kids have to go through those experiences. Someone lucky to come out unscathed, for sure. Dumb stuff happened before. It's just how social media makes it more accessible, no doubt. It's fast exposure to more information, for sure. That's what psychiatrists tell me. What, Keenan, which part? Let me go back up. Scientist told you one. Shit. Go back up. The teenage brain cannot scientifically process. I need to look at that. Because there's like, I'm wondering if a teenager can't, because there's enough teenagers who know risk. Kids know risk. My daughter knows consequences. I don't know. I want to know now what they meant. That's why they don't call it accidents anymore. Now it's collisions. Accident's an accident, no? Why do they call it collisions? It's accidents, right? We're not going to last on this planet. The investment to get off this planet and habitat others is the goal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'll be long dead before any of that happens. Hopefully, we get out unscathed. No, I'm ready. You ready for what incident? Shannon, like, hey, people texting and driving is the worst. It is the worst. I've been super guilty of it. Not lately, but super guilty of it before. Shoot, man, you see people driving and scrolling. People be on there looking at IG. They're going down the freeway doing 60, 70. You know? Because it could be avoided, sure. For sure. Definitely could be avoided. Easily. I mean, yesterday I was about to turn in the lane. I took my blinker on. I looked left, right? Because you look at your mirror, blind spot. I looked left, car right there. I started to lean over a little bit. And I was like, let me look, car there. It's why you gotta look. They tell you that when you start driver's ed. You can't just rely on your mirror. You gotta look for the blind spot. Like, accident avoided. I saw someone driving while eating a bowl of cereal with both hands. Well, I've done that. What's crazy about that? What's crazy about that, Keenan? I've done that. I've done it with soup. I've done it with Chinese food, chow mein. I've eaten the weirdest things while driving. That's very easy. You drive with your knee, one knee up, steering the wheel, one driving, two hands. It's not hard at all. I don't understand why is that wild to you? Keenan, what are you talking about? Easy. Especially in stop traffic is hard. I'm just joking. What is Deanne about to eat? I don't know. You heard the microwave answer said? I've definitely eaten difficult things driving. I remember, man, I went to Taco Bell once, and then I had the windows down. Man, when I tell you, I had the windows down driving at this Taco Bell, I had on my lap. I'm driving. I unwrapped the taco. The window was like, phew. My entire taco I was like, this was a horrible idea. Why did I do this? I was like, oh. Not a great food to eat. Not a great food to eat. Burritos are great food to eat while I drive. You know what I mean? Burritos is like, they're usually hefty enough. You can drive and eat it with one hand until the seatbelt gets to the bottom and starts getting messy. But burritos are pretty solid up front. Burgers, if they're not one of those big, giant, sloppy ones, you know what I mean? You got to get a nice, easy size burger. They're easy to eat. I've been trying one of those big pickles at the liquor store. Yeah, it's gross. Burritos are perfect. Burritos are great food to eat on the road. Or we can just wait till we get there. Now, what are you talking about, Ken? What are you talking about, Kenny? What are you talking about? I bought soup for a place. And as I'm driving, I take the little lid off the soup. I did this eating birria. I was eating birria, which is scolding hot always. I just had to have some when I was driving. That smelled too good. I was like, and I just got on my pants. I was like, so hot. Delicious. I was in a Hummer then too, so I was doing all this. So stupid. I'm just a mess. I'm just like, this is not working out. You think I stopped? No, I was like, there's got to be a way to do this better. I was like, yeah, we'll figure it out. So then, I did it again, of course. Now I ate the soup there first to get it low enough to avoid. I was like, there we go. You got to plan it. But you don't learn until you do something dumb. Then you go, oh, okay, I can do this better next time. I got it. That's how you learn. You do dumb shit. You learn how to do it better. If you survive, All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I got to go be a father to my child. I actually got to urinate also. They want to know what you heat up in the microwave, Dion.
Oh, man.
They heard it. What they? Yeah, man. What you got?
Soup.
We're just talking about eating soup while driving. And this is an adult. I'm 37. Emma. My favorite drive is West Side Highway to the GWB across the Jersey. The drive a stick shift? That was me too. Driving a stick shift while eating? Very tough. Only the experts can do it. You just drive with your knees. I'm not saying that you can't find out that a teen's brain is not fully developed, but they can process concepts. I found my bachelor's, CJSIM, so you can find specific data. That's interesting. Okay, you go through to say what you need to say. To say what you needed to say. Oh, got you, Jamoya. You need both hands. Both hands to do what? To eat and feed. Well, yeah. No, you don't. What are you talking about? And it's a set. What are you talking about? I've drove with my chin before. No one's ever done that. You drive with your chin. Make that whole turn. Had a U-turn, all chin. Real back. Yeah. How you eating and shifting to 5-speed and neutral? What are you talking about, man? You just plan it. You go, okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. Put everything in your lap. Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. You got it right. Mm-hmm. Drive a little bit. That's cool. Oh. Hit the clutch and go back. Okay. Easy. You gotta have the balance. You gotta be able to balance stuff on you. You gotta see people with little thighs can't do it. You need a good thigh lap to be able to eat food. You know? You little thigh people don't understand. It's too hard. You be trying to balance and shit. You got a big ass thigh. That's a whole table. You know? I'm like, here we go. We good right here, baby. Yeah. I put a whole cup right here on my thigh. I'm cool. I had my sticks, but didn't have a coaster. You know what I mean? So I was in need. Whole cup right here. Yeah, here we go. All right, Dion got clients coming in, man. I gotta go. Dion got work. I've driven a stick, so it's great. Okay, it's like a tray. There you go. Got me. All right, y'all. We out. I gotta go. See y'all. See y'all next week, man. Peace, y'all.